All right, welcome in everybody. Hopefully you had a good Monday. Happy launch day to Terra Invicta. My apologies, I was a minute late there. I got my new Steam Deck hooked up and I thought I had a button that would start stream and it didn't start stream. So I was tinkering there for a minute, but decided to do it the old fashioned way. Hopefully it's gonna take me a little bit of adjusting here, but I'll be able to flip between our scenes here. Yeah, a lot easier than I did before. I still need to rearrange my desk a little bit and get this in a slightly better spot, but yeah, I'm liking it so far. Anyone pick up Terra Invicta or start a new 1.0 playthrough? Just out of curiosity. Had some pretty decent feedback from a couple people. A very kind person named Chris left me some really good feedback there that I'm going to try to implement on a couple things here. One of them I did want to talk about right away. They pointed out that this is not a 50% diminishing returns on all things added together. Apparently it's 50% on each individual source. So we could do 50% from counselors, 50% from orgs, 50% from satellites. So we actually have a lot more headroom than I was thinking that we had on this. So one good thing to know here, and a few other things that I will try to implement as maybe they come up. Tonight should be a little bit shorter of a stream. I'm back to work and off my vacation, so we're looking at about a 3-hour stream tonight. We'll see what we can get done. We got some profits to make. We're making moves finally. We have some cap for once, so we are looking to get this integrated. We have put them in a federation, and then there's going to be some level of cooldown here. And I assume, yeah, we're going to have to do that vis-a-vis the give them orders to the country. Maybe if we can get a free minute, I'll just do an order now, so maybe we can see the cooldown on that. Slice says he's pro-alien rights. Well, that's not gonna fly around here, Slice. Not gonna fly around here. Epic says I'm pro-money. That's right, Epic. Hey, Marion, how's it going? Droog. Alis Dallas. Probably saying that wrong. Hey, Simba. Once more into the breach, that's right. Has Eric's Shadowblade station has core upgraded? No, but we probably can do that now. We were waiting on mission control, and it looks like, well, we lost ships. That's why we have free stuff. So we needed to do the core upgrade. Yeah, launch from platform. Oh, another one. Speaking of, again, thank you to Chris for some really good feedback there. The construction module that I've been talking about that I needed to get over to Mars actually constructs other outpost cores. And he said it should not affect the time it's going to take for us to do upgrades and whatnot. So let's actually go over here and poke into one of these and see if that's the case. I can't imagine it's not, but what are we missing? Who has my best fissiles here is probably who we want to start with. It's at 3.6. Okay, so settlement upgrade from outpost, and then we're gonna need the next core. So we have the fission pile. Did we finish that, or are we working on it? Okay, we did finish that, I believe. Oops. Wait, it really likes to take you out of that screen, doesn't it? So this would be power. Install, decommission. Did we not get that? Oh, no, here we are. Okay. No, that's the tier 1. Okay, hang on. I thought we had done that. Heavy fission pile. Unlocks technology, research. Adds power to a hab. Tier 1 module. Forker. No, that's... We did the tech. I'm pretty sure we did the tech. Am I having a babble moment here? I would have expected that we had an upgrade to this. Shut it down, decommission. No. We're using 9 out of 20 power. You're not going to use any. You're using the 9. Building modules would change it over. It was the reactor array we researched. Okay, I guess I did the wrong one then. Yeah, you're right. We did do... No, completion may unlock the heavy fission reactor array. I could have swore to you that we did that. Okay, I'm gonna change that up then. We're gonna complete this first. It's cheaper and I need it now. Okay, I'm sorry, Mars. I will come back to you in a moment. We're also gonna run out of mission control while we're doing those upgrades too. Beyond that, we have some slightly used, gently used alien goods for sale, starting at a few low $1 trillion. Check the orbital station build slots to see if we did the other upgrade you're meaning. So if we came in here, okay, so solar array. So if we went to power, no? Maybe we changed our mind and I moved it. Right now we only have solar array stuff here. I don't know. Whatever. We don't have it. I'm researching it. We'll get over it somehow. Hopefully. Okay, beyond that, we won our first space combat. Barely. Build modules not installed. Build modules not installed. You're talking over here. We have the fission pile, right? But that's just the tier 1. Or maybe that's it. This one unlocked the next one and I need the next one to do that. Okay. I'm willing to believe you. Yeah, I'm willing to believe you. Beyond that, we won our first space combat, barely. We pretty much surmised we should not mess with any more alien ships until we have some pretty significant upgrades from what we just did. I believe we would want at least the next missile tech before we got too spicy. Yeah, I do see that, Eric. Thank you. We are working on industrialization of space. I still want that thing, even if maybe it's not as relevant as it was. As you can see here, we're just slow boating it. Next generation aerospace, we are just trying to keep control of this tech. Our main goal, what I would love to see happen tonight, is getting this done. This has been kind of a millstone around our throat for a long time. Can I even go higher? I could. I think I will. I really want this. I want this done. I really, really want this done. Throws hands. No need for hands. We just have fission piles on the brain. Beyond that, we started getting some more cybernetics done, and it looks like we actually have some cash. Let's do another little run through here and see who needs what. So, Blaster. I guess I just need to give people the full suite, really. Although maybe we can't afford it. Okay, so let's do the most important ones for each person, and then we'll swing back around. So for Blaster, probably security, and I just gave her the facial recognition thing, or facial scrambler, or no, excuse me, give her the data jack. Mo has the goods. Owen has the goods. Yeah, everything but loyalty monitor is what we basically want for everybody. If we start suspecting people are getting super duper low, we may add that. Okay, Broad has some of the stuff. I'm very concerned about Broad's security. He's just like walking out in like the open, like sitting outside bars. Like 3 security is I'm going to get killed by a salamander probably. So let's give him some P protection so he doesn't have to worry about stepping in that anymore. Let's give him some extra espionage. The command actually is used while you're doing advised missions, so I doubled his command to 2. And if we're into this deep... No, this is not required. We're gonna hold off on that. Okay, so we did Blaster. We looked at Mo. Owen has everything already done. J-Rob has everything done. Okay, I guess we can go. We'll grab that. Okay, you could get the scrambler, the sensors, and the force tracker. Those command also do give me a admin point too. Mo's done. Owen's done. Okay, everybody is full cyborg now. If you go to the Martian colony reactors race should be. Okay, I will circle back to it because apparently I'm very confused by fission piles. We filled up a lot of our orgs last time with some pretty good stuff. Again, at least what I've been told is the way that those diminishing returns work, we probably need to revisit some balancing on some of that. Another thing that as mission control allows, I want some more LEOs. I want a lot more LEOs, but they're filling up. In fact, they're filling up pretty quick. Wasn't low Earth orbit 1 full? So somebody has lost a station. I'm pretty sure this was full. So at the moment we have 6 slots left, and I would like most of those. We can put stuff in other orbits, but a lot of those bonuses require an LEO. So I'm gonna want to have those. Okay, from there, planet side, we've pretty much consolidated China. We've mostly kept the alien grass mode. For a brief second, I thought we had actually gotten rid of it, but it seems to be a little more stubborn than I thought it was going to be. We have recently claimed this peninsula area, and we have the tech to squish them into a single nation, which we are going to do. We have them federated at the moment, and once a certain amount of cooldown goes by, we should be able to just do that. We are pretty happy with Singapore, building a little bit of boost, but mainly just ticking the economy along. We've recently taken Brunei, and we are building mission control. It can only fit 1, but we're going to get it. So we're just desperately building as fast as we can. Taiwan has finished their mission control and is basically just prepping itself to take over China, hopefully. Mo, we lost sight of Alf. We were on an Alf hunt, and it was very sad when we didn't get it. And also, how are we not at the end of a turn? I save when we leave. I wonder if it goes backwards just a hot second when I make saves. Because I saved right after we finished stream, and I definitely had an end of a turn there. Either way, I guess we'll play it out. Does the loyalty sensor reduce 1 time to 5, or is it 5 permanent? I believe it's a 5 permanent to cap. I'm more than willing to have that be corrected to me. If we look at loyalty monitor, implant that reports the counselor's emotional responses to events and assists us in taking drastic action should they betray us. They will not like wearing these. -5 loyalty. Apparent loyalty set to loyalty. So we could get her up 3 more, which may be worth our time. And we know that her loyalty is 17. So we don't have to do any investigation or guessing for that. That feels a little rickety, and I do not want my expensive piece of equipment here knocking off the edge of my desk when I fling my hand around. Okay, yeah, I think there's not much else to say there. Let's look for Alf, I suppose. He's around here somewhere causing trouble, as he's wont to do. All right, we'll take another look.
Ready for orders.
Owen, we've been kind of ignoring stuff, or are we okay? I think we're seeing so much of this because we have all those Xenolabs. We have the maximum amount of plus to spotting Xenos. So I think that's why we're just literally seeing everything on the globe. I don't think this stuff is very good at hiding. What I mostly care about is the things that are near us, because that might be spreading over to us. So mainly the Russia stuff, I suppose.
Taking it to them.
Where do you need me?
J-Rob, same thing. Let's just pick a nice easy one for him. Go help Ukraine out. I'm not even going to invest in that. Okay, and we're back on the hunt for Alf. Our current missions are, we need to research the alien scrap that we got from downing a ship. We need to capture a Hydra. I think those are our 2 big ones at the moment. Beyond that, like I said, our nation building is kind of high priority for me at the moment. Also getting the second generation of ships out, which we need new missiles, maybe a new platform. We are going to get that new power tech. And we said fuel efficiency, but I think that's going to mean a new drive. I think the drive is what really matters there. We're going to need to decide on what drive we want to go for, but we'll wait until we'll probably research that last so we have the best drive, because the drive is going to influence a lot of the other design choices. Other than that, I think we're basically caught up there. We've had various installations going in. We are severely limited by our mission control. Another project we're desperately working on. Once the ALF moment passes, we also need to pick some more targets over here that we're going to gobble up. I think we were working...
Reporting in.
We were kind of thinking that we were going to kick the servants out of Korea. So I had just started getting some public opinion here. Korea is currently... That'd be 60 cap, give or take. We can fit about 30. But once we crunch this in, we might be able to fit it. And or we can get some more cap. So it's coming soon. Where are we with reactor techs? We are on gas. I just changed off of it. I thought I just changed off of it. Yeah. Gas core fission reactor 3. I'm kind of hoping to finish up whatever's in this line, and then that's probably what we're using. Also, wait a second. I saw that fission pile in there again. Okay, hang on. Now I'm suspicious. Heavy fission pile. No, this is what we have selected. Okay, it was on the list twice. I don't know what is with the fission. Apparently I'm just not in the headspace for fission tonight.
Initiating
Oh,
recon.
and I did tell Eric I would look again because he said that he thought I missed it yet again. Okay, third time's a charm. I'm looking at the planet. We have a fission pile installed. If I went to the build modules, fission pile's the only one here. If this was upgradable, it would be here and there'd be an upgrade button. I'm pretty certain of that. So I'm relatively confident in saying that it's not there. See how this says upgrade with this? So we need that piece of research. Everyone can point and laugh at me when I'm totally missing it. That's all right. So Kevin says, so I learned something in my game. Shooting aliens means they come squash you. Yeah, it turns out they don't like that, weirdly. Remember up here, Kevin, you do have a estimation of your threat to the aliens. When we killed a ship, we went up to, an additional pip, and then we've already cooled down some. New project available. Southeast Asian Alliance. Is this something we might do? I see Ho Chi Minh, so maybe. I believe Ho Chi Minh, yeah. Is it this one? Yeah, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. So this is a maybe. This is a maybe. We'll let that one fly.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Sometimes you get multiple great nations that overlap. Sometimes you care about that, sometimes you don't. I think our Pan-Asian one, I think, is going to gobble up pretty much everything. Okay, we're working on breaking in. I think I'm going to just put her on permanent assignment there until otherwise noted. I think getting Korea out of their hands is probably more valuable than taking Japan, which is better, but it's in less worrisome hands. Also need the T2 habs to get the T2 power modules deployed. That is true. I guess I could go through, if nothing else, and make sure everybody's central thing is getting upgraded. So, upgrade. Yes. Upgrade. I gotta be careful because of this. Yes. And now we're maxed out. Very bad things happened when we went over that, when J-Rob got arrested. That was bad times bears. Aliens attack in space. It's possible that visitors did not expect humanity to leave the confines of our homeworld. It's possible that our rapid technological advancement is something that they have encountered before in battles fought against other species from other worlds, and that they're entirely prepared for this eventuality. Whatever might prove to be true, the outcome is the same. They have clearly angered by humanity's presence in space and have struck accordingly. Life from beyond the bosom of Earth is fragile, hard-won thing, and thus the alien assault had a tragic, devastating consequence. Some feel this only proves Earth cannot possibly hope to oppose those aliens. Others interpret it instead as proof that humanity cannot thrive as long as the extraterrestrials remain within our solar system. For now, only one thing is certain: no human target is beyond their reach. So yeah, I remember I mentioned a minute ago, somebody lost a low Earth orbit satellite. It wasn't me, but somebody did. We had seen ships that it was like 1, 2, 7. So I think some other people have been taking swings at them too. So we were not alone in that. Abductions reported in the EU. All right. Well, Alf just can't help himself. I think he's getting a little cocky. I think he's getting a lot cocky. Okay, and we said we couldn't compete with Victor 6. I do remember that. They have a interceptor or an interdictor or something in there. All right, Alf, I'm on to you. We're dying to get that grab. We've spent so many resources on this, so much time. Yeah, we'll spend 2 ops to go up to 89.
Where to?
Owen.
Your orders?
No, J-Rob. Investigate that activity. Owen. I'm so leery that they're gonna take a swing at Mo. I'm gonna keep protecting. I don't remember if they do that generally, but we've been around here playing around with Alf for so long, it wouldn't surprise me. Making any moves here? No, we're not gonna see any tech changes for a hot minute. No extra mission control. I can figure out the mining logistics stuff, but figuring out how to build ships and win. Yeah, that's definitely my weak point too, Kevin. Yeah, definitely my weak point too. Our takeaway from our previous space fight was it'd be nice if we had some PD. Our missile tech is not good enough, and we need to find a way to counter their ECM or just bring large enough numbers to overwhelm their ECM.
I will help them.
We took one down with 4 missile ships, basically. They jammed out one completely, and the other 3 were basically able to get a full volley off, and the full volley, about half of it arrived and killed him. Okay, railgun batteries. Oh, another great piece of advice from Chris. It's I think it was the infrared laser global tech is what we need for that layered defense that I keep looking for. So we are missing one piece. Our research teams are pleased to report we've overcome significant uncertainty and are able to undertake media literacy training. National points invested in knowledge are increased by 5%. National investment points in government are increased by 5%. That would be pretty juicy. Railgun project, okay.
Person of interest surveilled.
Okay, critical success. We rolled a 0.
Prepping for next mission.
Yeah, we know it's Alf. We know it's Alf. We're gonna learn everything about you, buddy. Where you buy your jeans, what restaurants you like, which human's your favorite pet. We'll know it all.
We found something.
Okay, J-Rob finishes the thing. Yeah, we're shutting down those missions lickety-split because these guys are struggling. And as much as I don't love them, it's still a human at least. They're not servants at least. Okay,
Standing by.
let's try a double whammy here. I don't think that we're remotely good enough to do a detain on J-Rob. But maybe J-Rob could get off and investigate. And the investigate, if we get this off, will increase our chance of
I'm
detaining.
here.
So we'll try him investigating to assist her. I'm still at 46%, unfortunately. I have no XP I could add. She's already rocking basically all of our investigate. Just gotta do it.
Bring them in.
Just gotta do it. Owen, I'm gonna have you protect Mo again.
God.
And that's all she wrote. The heavy fission pile is on the way. Go. Try to take these turns in pretty rapid order. Caddy says you need special tech for your ECM to affect alien missiles. You can only get that after you shoot down an alien. I did shoot down an alien, but we have not got the alien tech researched. And we protected.
Offering counsel.
They slipped away.
Roll to 67. Try again.
We've got some intel on our
We got that. Excellent. Try again. That's interesting that the detain goes off before the investigate. That's not good timing. Although that will keep my eyes on him. So I suppose it's okay. Okay, so we have the settlement core to tier 2. Okay, look. Okay, everyone was right and everyone was wrong. We needed the core upgrade before we were able to see that we had an upgrade on other things. So I'm going to give everybody a point. So here, this is what I was expecting, was to be able to do the upgrade. So we're going to do that. Upgrade fission pile from space, 60 days. Now, I think, yep, while we're upgrading that, we apparently turn it off, and so we lose power to the mine. So we may as well also do the mine at the same time. And I think we're just going to go all in. I gotta wait for these to finish because I waited. But once they come up, did I not do you? Oh, I couldn't because we don't have mission control. As soon as they come up, we're gonna upgrade them. We're not gonna wait around or anything. Yep. Hab module in low Earth. Let's just see. Okay, so this is Eric. Eric is a life science lab. Okay. With our new knowledge is we could have up to 50% science bonus from a lab. So if we wanted to go all in on life science, we definitely could. We have extra power at the moment, and a life science lab only uses 5. So I could build 3 of these. Or we could upgrade. If we do this upgrade. Okay, let's do this piecemeal. While we upgrade one solar collector, the other's still online, so I can still get my bonus. We'll come back to this. Okay, so we're gonna want to do that on most of these places. So upgrade the solar. Do you only have one solar? You do. Okay, upgrade it. And that's going to turn those off while that's upgrading. I can't imagine that we won't need a second solar array at some point. Give me another solar. Hold on. Are you the big one? Yeah. Give me a solar array. Let's get 2 of them. Then we can kind of do the leapfrog strategy in the future. Okay, here. You already are a tier 2. Okay, this is our space dock. We went with 3 space docks. We added a hydroponics bay because that's mostly paying for what's up here. Apparently I have a random empty slot. For now, I think this is good. Okay, you, solar array. All right, this is the Xeno lab, which we are very excited about. Yeah, and I guess we could confirm a little bit here, because each Xeno lab gives me 10%, and we have 100 and something percent for Xeno research. If we check this number. Well, yeah, right, because we have more, we're getting diminishing returns. So from Hab modules, we're getting 58%, and we have 9 modules. So the diminishing returns is pretty hard. It's pretty dang strong. Because we should have a 90%, we're only getting 58. So there's really no reason to push above that. Does heavy fission lead anywhere? Oh. Hopefully. I'd assume so. We're early in the tech tree. Rush says, question on Shadow Empire game. Have you built the worker apartments? If you're talking about the series that is releasing now, no. I believe I have the research. I don't know if I've finished the research by episode 7, if that's what you're talking about. Heads towards T3 heavy fission. Also, heavy fission is about 50% more power in the same module. There you go. Okay, so that does kind of confirm some things about that. Oh, also, I did have a relative confirmation about the engineering bases. I think this one was also from Chris. Said that the skunk works. We could stack up to, I think, 23 of these before we hit diminishing returns. So we're going to want to have a lot of skunks. We're going to build a lot of skunks at some point. Because that will definitely encourage us to get those engineering things done. All right, keep going.
The people will come to our side.
Where did Alf go? Probably there. Probably there. Oh. It is. What? Okay, so that does tell me that Alf is allowed to fly. Because we were up in Denmark a second ago. He's just picking on the EU. So these guys must target nations. Or at least have like an operating mission theater. Because otherwise it doesn't make a lot of sense that he's focusing on that. Okay, project complete, heavy fission pile. I'm a lot less worried about that than I was a second ago. Let's get back and see if we can finish our gas core fission reactor. This one does not say it opens up another one, so I'm going to assume that this is the top of the gas core fission reactor technology. It's 95% efficient, which is pretty dang good. I don't know, like I said, I don't know. We're kind of at the edge of where I know tech, so we're in new frontiers. Hey, Andrew, how's it going, man? Finally fixed your internet? What? That's not fair. How come your internet gets fixed in like 2 days and mine took like 2 months? Doing some work, so I'm just going to tune you in the background. Have a match tomorrow. Wish me luck. Well, good luck, man. How's your season been going? Actually, how much more of a season do you have? I don't remember what wrestling seasons normally entail, if I'm being honest. Remember, your opponent might be an alien, so just take that into account. Strategize with that a little bit. Protectorate set to take the lead. Okay, I don't like that. Are they really, though? Are they really? I do want control of that. Like a month left, depends if you make it to the postseason. All right. What are your odds? I believe we have a chance to steal a heavy fission reactor project from the Protectorate. Okay, we'll consider that. We have bigger Alf to fry.
Where to?
Okay, Mo is on this again. J-Rob is on this again. Owen is going to continue to protect Mo.
I'll keep them safe.
And that's really all we got. It's still predicting they're going to pass me. I just struggle to believe that, if I'm being honest. But if they do, they do. I'm not going to turn things off. We're going to try not to be such crappers as we've been. I feel like we've pushed humanity a bit behind, and we need to help. Also, if Alf flying around is bad, that means they have contact with the servants of Protectorate. They can't fly at the start. That's what I thought too, Caddy. And we know they have contact. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Okay, Mars upgraded. Now we're gonna upgrade our fission pile from space and our mine from space. I assume you're gonna immediately tell me another one, so continue.
On guard.
Maybe not.
Lending my expertise.
New project available, heavy fission reactor array. Okay.
Mission abort.
We lost him?
Mission abort.
Dang
Public
it.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
Alf. Alf! Dang, I cannot believe that we have whiffed. What are we on? 4 or 5? 46% chances in a row that we've lost. Alien Fleet 1. A 3-ship. Oh no, that's me. That's me! What is it? Why are you showing me that? Show me the aliens, please. And now I already forgot which one it was. It was it 81? No. I lost it. 79. Show me 79. Fleet list. Aliens. Okay, what am I having a stroke here? What? 79. I'm not crazy. 71, 77, 81, 79. Oh my goodness. Okay, it has one ship. It's a dying. Okay, this is very doable for us. I doubt we're going to be able to do anything about it. I am going to go ahead and set an alarm just on the off chance that our situation changes, but I can't imagine it will. Yeah, that order, man. I was expecting that to be in somewhat of a numeric order, but obviously it must be distance-based or something. Turns out going back to work after being off on 2 weeks of vacation is hard. Man, I wish we hadn't lost him. I'm gonna guess he went back to the main EU.
At your service.
Okay, J-Rob, take care of his crap.
The site.
At your
Owen,
service.
Standing by for orders.
okay, let's clean out this Russia
Going in
stuff.
hot.
Mo, he was last seen over here, maybe. All right, I'm just gonna let it go. I don't have any reason to believe he's here other than just we're standing there. Let's go ahead and let's do a set national policy. I want to see if we can see the cooldown on getting these added. So we'll confirm that assignment. Yep, confirm that assignment.
Time to make our move.
Time to make our move indeed. They did pass me. Oh, we're so close to the end. Do we have any hope? We do. I'm gonna be a stinker and I'm gonna try to grab this. I've tried to be good. You guys saw me. I tried to be good. Yeah, it does seem like that's Alf's area. We're not done with him.
Offering assistance.
We're not done with him. Tell me I got control of that. Good. I don't want to lose that
We've
at the
moved
finish
the needle.
line.
My chain, right? There's no way in hell that I'm spending millions on sending a rocket into space if we just let half of it sink to the bottom of the ocean. Chairman Soren van Wyk comments to SABC News.
For too long, our efforts to venture beyond Earth have been inherently wasteful affairs. Every rocket jettisons multiple stages, each of which contains its own engines, propellant, and other equipment during its passage into space. This obscenely expensive and also a source of increasingly problematic orbital debris fields. If we are to launch more spacecraft more often, using them as we use airplanes, we must develop reusable vessels. While partially reusable vessels have been flown in the past, new refinements in parachutes and airbags will allow us to recover of every stage. Because even this remains highly inefficient, our engineers have prototyped a far superior alternative. A single stage to orbit, or SSTO, craft which expends no major hardware during flight. This has been achieved partly by advances in material and construction techniques, which enable the craft to survive hypersonic flight and multiple orbital re-entries, and partially by improving mass ratio sufficiently to carry both copious amounts of propellant and a crew cargo payload on its way to orbit, without the need to separate. With this achieved, we can begin to think about reaching into space as an almost everyday pursuit. Increases the max miltech by 0.5. The following technologies can now be researched. Exo-atmospheric fighters. I believe this is we can launch fighters from ground and fight an LEO. We might get aerospike engines, scramjets, hybrid air-breathing rockets, hypersonic sea-launched cruise missiles. Okay, in here... Infrared combat lasers. I want PD for my stations. Point defense array. Research. All right. Back to regularly scheduled research. Claiming I'm going to be in charge of this. I highly doubt that. I would prefer to do this. Let's make sure we are winning this. And then we'll wean ourselves off of it a little bit. Imagine if airplanes were multi-stage craft, they jettison pieces as they traveled. Didn't we have some bombers that had droppable fuel tanks? I seem to remember that was like a World War II thing. You need to build the aerojets with priority. They're great when your stations get attacked in orbit. They can scramble and defend. That's fine, Caddy. Be a little careful. Don't give me too much advice beyond where we know. If you already know the answer to problems. Just so we can discover some things together.
Policy direction
Or if I ask
complete.
a direct question. Okay, so for Vietnam... Okay, we would want unification. And we don't have any timers or anything in here. I'm here for the struggles. Me too. Me too. I'm not mad or anything. Don't take me wrong, but just I don't want to I don't want somebody just to tell me what the best engine is or whatever. Let us do a little bit of exploring. Or if I ask a direct question because I'm confused about a mechanic. Okay, I guess, okay, let me ask a direct question. Is there a way I can tell when we can do our unification? I thought this would give us a timer here, and we did not get a timer there. I'm guessing it's gonna need to be these. So in September we might see something. Yeah, no problem, Caddy. Like I said, I'm not mad about it. Just a forewarning in general. Because up until this point, I've kind of known what's been going on, so I haven't really cared. Drop tanks are still a thing on Monterey. Yeah, it's mostly going to be like strategic level bombers that are going to be interested in doing things like that. The best engine's the one that works. I mean, I really can't argue with that, if I'm being honest.
The LZ is secured.
Different tooltips depending on the region. A specific tooltip in the relation tab or somewhere else? Investigate alien complete. Yep. What text do we need for the new operative? I don't know. That is another relatively high priority. We're kind of maxed out on orgs at the moment. Next time we can do a tech, maybe we'll peek at it. The other factions are ahead of us in developing powerful warships. We should focus project to better develop our fleet. Good advice, Broad. Good advice. Okay, well, we have good and solidly lost
Ready for
Alf.
orders.
Let's go take a peek at where we would suspect he would be. Go ahead and do a surveil.
Ready to go.
Okay, Mo. Do you have any hope in doing? You sure do. Help with the
I will
public
try
over
to sway the
here.
public.
Standing by.
It'd be nice if we were at 51% when we decided to start popping this. Yeah, we have room for one more op. I just don't have the tech for it yet. Okay, so we were upgrading... Yeah, we were upgrading this. Solar array, admin node, social science. Okay, so social science labs. Yes, this is going to be our social science station. So every one of these, at least the tier 1s, is only 2.5%. So we could just literally fill this station with these and we shouldn't be over our cap. So we're going to do that. We already have our admin. Yeah, and at 5 a pop, I can fit like 8 of these. So that's 4. And I'm not going to fill up every slot. We also probably will have enough people when all these come in that hydroponics will be worth our time. I'm going to leave one slot open until I see how that all squishes down. Okay. That life science is needed so badly by me. Okay, Owen. You are just a busy man, Owen. Yeah, keep clearing all this crap out. This is why you don't want servants as your neighbor. It's like that neighbor that doesn't rake their leaves and then like it blows into your place constantly. I'm that neighbor. Although they blow on my own property, so nobody else can complain.
Initiating recon.
Any chance we saw him? No. All right.
Lending my expertise.
I'm a little shocked he must have went to ground, because otherwise I don't know how he got away. We were actively investigating him.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Hypersonic sea-launched cruise missiles. That actually would be pretty useful for what we're doing.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
(99942) Apophis Passage. A near-Earth asteroid, 99942 Apophis, is passing very close to Earth. First discovered in 2004, the asteroid caused a stir when astronomers initially believed that it could potentially impact Earth this very year. Thankfully, later observations and calculations dispelled this possibility. At 450 by 170 meters, the asteroid is far too small for a permanent settlement, but its proximity to Earth still presents some opportunities for spacefaring. We could have something interesting to watch for 125 science. We could launch a probe for 50 boost, but it would give 500 science. We could mine it for, frankly, not that much. Or we could proclaim the end is nigh. I'm gonna go for the big science. I'll do it. That finished up gas core fission reactor 3. 95%. 3 tons per gigawatt. I don't know if that's good or bad, but there you go. Okay, I want it all. We got a lot of things that would be really useful. I'm trying to figure out what would be our priority. We probably need some extra things for our ships. If we wanted to go with some PD for our ships, we could go laser. I do like laser PD. We're working on some laser tech. We don't have next generation missiles, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna obsolete these older missile techs. Not that one, because that's not a missile tech. And maybe I'll regret that. We'll have to show those later, but I think when we get the next one, we'll get new missiles that we can research. Space Force training, no. Rail cannon, maybe. Patrol vessels, maybe. E-beam batteries. Alternatively, something like Augmented combat training would be pretty nice, because we are building Navy and we are trying to get our military modernized. Maximum acceleration is upped by 0.5. Extra intelligence. Okay. No, we're gonna do that last. A bunch of autopsies. You know what? This is a really cheap one. Dang it, it's social though. Why is everything social? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. We could do a autopsy just in case we get terror missions. What's the other autopsies? Enemies suffer -3, enemy assault space assets. The aliens just want a hug. The servants are crazy. Well, the servants are definitely crazy, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's time for the defoliants. We're already doing an alien tech, though. I don't want to double up, so that's kind of these two out. We are really good at doing this, and this is something we'll want to do at some point. This is also just super cheap. You know what? Let's just do it. It's super cheap. It's energy. We're good at energy. Let's just get that cleared. Okay, I am solidly in control here. Let's bring that down, and let's bring this up. We want that done. That has just been a millstone at this point.
Target destroyed.
Good job. As our military tech goes up, that will also help them. I think we're still at 4. Oh, wow. Okay, we're up to 4.5. I thought we were at 4.3. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We have lost a control in Belarus. I still had Belarus? Deal. Good luck. Enjoy it, friend. We got that a long time ago. Hybrid air-breathing rockets, national things are better. Public opinion about us in Singapore dropped suddenly. That's mighty suspicious. Hey, Jay, why don't you go take a peek and see what's going on over there?
I'm here.
Mo, also head over here and do some public campaigning.
Your orders.
And Owen, you are just a busy man. Ukraine, all right. Let's keep clearing the Russian crap. Belarus all in spoils. Way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. Everything I've been abandoning has basically been almost all spoils and a tiny bit of unity. You think Alpha's in England, maybe? I just don't have... We'll check it next. I'm not gonna not do this, because something caused that. It could be a random event, but it also could be aliens. Aliens. And we're just ticking along here. September 5th might be the first time that we could do anything, so we have quite a while to go on those. We're working on this, slowly but surely.
Surveilling target area.
Offering support.
Okay, did not see anybody. Victor 57. Okay. Let's hope I can do this. 57. 57. Fleet list. 56. 56. We're good. All right. 56 is a transport. It is the Screaming Electron class destroyer. Not something we particularly want to fight if we get our choice. And we don't have any chance of being able to do it, so we're going to let that go. Maxed out boost?
Public sentiment is
I don't even,
increasingly with us.
I don't know if I've ever maxed out boost. Do you mean mission control? Public campaign critical success. Do it again.
The people will come to our
We already
side.
have the mission control in there, and there. So we have finished that. I don't think boost maxes out, although I could be wrong about that. Yeah, mission control, yes, I do have that. So we're good there. Everything we own except for China is maxed out on mission control. Hence needing some more territory. And you are probably it. Okay, Brazil. Brazil. As much as I will continue to pursue Alpha 1, I'm not against taking the low-level idiot. Well, the one I hope is a low-level idiot. Okay, J-Rob.
Standing by for orders.
Okay, actually, Owen,
Where do you need me?
check out that crash. J-Rob,
Ready.
do some surveillance at that crash site.
Eyes up.
I'm hoping this will be a low-level Hydra that maybe is a little easier than the OG Alf. Okay, we are solidly in control. We're ironically winning. We are almost to the halfway point on our liberating China.
Initiating surveillance.
Oops. Did we find him? We did not see anybody.
I will help them.
That doesn't bode well. We should see a mission pop up. That would be ideal.
We've moved the needle.
82%, but that's in Singapore. Megafauna in Asmara. Yeah, Africa's having a bad time. I guess somebody did kill that other one. Oh, nope. I spoke too soon. He's at half life. He's at 59% life. Let's be precise here.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
That's not great. Is there a project where I can break Asia away from Africa? Get rid of the land bridge. Okay, hab module complete. Okay, so we have the upgrades here apparently. Tier 2 and Tier 2. Okay, let's drop some more engineering, I feel. So, Skunk Works. They do cost 30 energy, so I could fit one here. Let's do that. We do have one. Was I still waiting on a mission control for an upgrade? Or did I get that? I was. Okay, so you upgrade. Yep. And I gotta wait for you to finish before I can upgrade. Every time I see J-Rob, I'm like, man, that dude has seen some shit. He looks so frazzled. He needs to go smoke a carton of cigarettes or something. There he is. There he is. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? Aliens terrorize civilians in Ethiopia. Man, Africa's having a bad time. There's 2 people here. We don't love that. Okay, step 1, Mo.
Acknowledged.
Investigate. Probably you, because you're the harder of the 2.
Initiating surveillance.
J-Rob,
Acknowledged.
investigate the other guy. Let's see who's here. Owen, we're gonna knock that mission out quick. Okay, I'm still in control. Still working. Army deployment complete.
Offering counsel.
Okay, reusable rockets are done. National investment points and boost is increased by 20%. Okay, again, I don't want social, I don't want alien because we're already working on those things. Heist Plus ergonomics maybe would be an easy one. No, you know what? Let's get that combat. Yeah, let's get this combat one. We're doing 2 of the 3 things that it increases, and the sooner we can modernize, the better. So let's do that. We're heavy investing into that at the moment, and it's just a different type of tech. Although our bonus is absolute garbage there.
Surveillance complete.
Hey, mission success. Take me there.
For next mission.
Okay, that was Protectorate. That was not who we cared
Prepping
about.
for mission.
Although there is a
Surveillance
mission we
complete.
could steal off of them, possibly. Alf 15. Wasn't the last one we saw 11? That's not great. Hab module complete. Okay, we've got the tier 2 tiers. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna drop a Skunk Works. These are very expensive energy-wise, and these aren't the best, I would say, because the fission reactors, I have to refuel them with fissiles, whereas the solar panels are like way cheaper, and it would be even more efficient if we could build these things closer to the sun. So if we come in here and look, a solar panel, a tiny bit of money, a tiny bit of water, a tiny bit of fissiles, and at some point, maybe sooner rather than later, we're going to want to go towards the sun, which is away from the aliens, towards Mercury or Venus. Mission Control and maybe Skunk Works. We'll put a whole bunch of them back here. All right, but back to Alf. Go.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
I really hope we can get this. I can't believe how many 46% in a row we've lost. Servants set to lead industrialization of space. Okay, yeah, you can have it. I can't be in charge of everything all the time. Okay, get rid of the alien abductions. Who's in control down here anyways? Oh, right, Academy. A little bit of humanity first. So Academy and humanity first basically have South America. Kazakhstan is at risk for an internal coup. I don't care about them. Okay. Mo, what are your odds? 1%? You're even worse than Alf 1? Alright, we're gonna have to do an investigate to try to get our odds to be better. And just hope they don't go to ground instantly.
Ready for my mission.
Yeah, he has no chance. Okay, go take out that if you can. J-Rob. I mean, we'll take a swing at an investigate there too, I think. Just in case. Alright, we're working on tech. That's all I can say.
I will help them.
Man, we are struggling. We got our assassinate off right away, but we are struggling here.
I have new information.
Okay, we got better research on him. Why are you so ridiculously hard? What do you have? Yeah, Salamander shock troopers. 3 extra security. I mean, that's definitely not helping. A bunch of garbage. Second wave. This alien appears to be part of the second wave of infiltrators and is more skilled at evading detection than predecessors. Ah. Okay, I'd never noticed that before. So Alpha actually might be the easier of them. Alpha 1, that is.
The people will come to our side.
Okay, my probe got there, sure. We seem like we've had the bulk of those finally finish. Okay, my armies are going around trying to help. Okay, investigate alien activity complete. Warming reaches 1.5 centigrade. New warming threshold. Human-induced warming has reached approximately 1.5 C above pre-industrial levels. It's now expected that heat waves will continue to get worse, exposing 14% of the world's population to extreme heat at least once every 5 years. Extreme storms and flooding are also more likely. Coral reefs around the world are projected to decline by 70 to 90%. We could say, alas, we could say we could do a greater effort to stop this and gain a bunch of public opinion. We could say we're leaving anyways. Or we could deny everything if we are a pro-alien faction. All right, well, yeah, you heard it here first. Aliens are pro-global warming. All right, well, we will say that we're gonna make an effort. And we actually are, we're doing a little bit. The pheromone research might increase the odds, it probably would. Undefended servant point in Bangladesh. Maybe. All right, Mo.
Reporting in.
Yeah, this guy's way worse than that. I am gonna take the shot,
Eyes
but
on target.
I'm not expecting to get the 16. All right, let's have you defend her.
Defending
All right,
the VIP.
this is not the
Ready for my
ideal
mission.
target. J-Rob, let's go do another peek. It's been quiet over here. Too
Surveying
quiet.
target area.
Where are you at, Alf? There's got to be like 10 aliens running around. I'm just gonna take a peek and see how we're doing here. So we're doing fine, basically. I don't really have too much to say about it. All of our mission controls built. Taiwan's feeling pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we're doing fine. Over here, right, September. Still got a ways to go. Hey, we're over halfway through. That's like the one thing I want to make sure we accomplish tonight. I want that done. That's been just like hanging over our heads for so long.
Guard.
Check target complete.
On Overwatch.
We're surveilling. No luck there. Come on. Lucky 16. Lucky 16. I believe in you, Mo. I want to
They
believe.
got away.
He went to ground. You think that there's at least 9 to 10? Yeah, that's what I would estimate too. Yeah, we killed 3. Another HAB module. Okay, so you need to upgrade your fission pile. Yep. Need to upgrade your mine. Yep. And then I would like you to build Skunk Works. No reason to have that extra power just sitting there not doing anything.
We've moved the needle.
Army deployment complete. It's kind of funny that they seem to work in bursts of activity too. And that's probably the guy that's been down here. Yep. We have so bad odds of actually pulling that off. But as long as we have sight of him, I feel like I can't not take the shot. After all those mid-40s ones we failed. Feels bad, man.
What's the up?
The op is you trying to capture. What if we just shot this one? You know what? We're not going to be able to catch this guy.
I have them in my sights.
Kill him.
Your orders
If you won't cooperate, you're no use to me.
acknowledged.
J-Rob, keep looking for Alf. Where is he at? Alf must get arrested. I have a warrant out for his arrest. Okay, nobody's fighting me here. If I did this... Okay, I will fight for this just because we can. I keep saying I'm not going to fight for it, and then I immediately change my mind and fight for it, but... I just want to be in control of everything. I don't understand why that's so hard.
Lending my expertise.
Hey, there's somebody over here. And wait, a mission just appeared. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing in Germany? Nice time of year in southern Germany, eh?
Mission aborted.
We lost him.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I haven't been paying attention. Do I pay the ops when we lose them? Or did I have to still pay the increased ops? Oh no, we found 2 of them. Now there are 2 of them. That's not a good sign. I wonder why they're doing so much in Protectorate land. Then again, I guess this is one of the more prosperous areas. I mean, they tried to mess with me and we shot them all, so...
Your orders?
We were like, nah, man. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is the alien.
Eyes on target.
Jay, check that
You
one.
need me? I'm here.
I don't think this is the alien.
Tracking target.
Owen,
Orders.
clear out that garbage.
Where do you need me?
Okay, we are pretty prepped. Next time we get a second, I think it's time that we take Korea off of the servants. So we're gonna need Crackdown, which means we need Mo, and we're gonna need Purge, which means we need Jay. Actually, I guess either one of them could do it. If the mission gets aborted, the resources spent get refunded. Okay, good. I'm glad because I've been throwing 64s at those, and those are not cheap to not even get my dice roll on them. Okay, we are probably gonna steal this, so suckers.
Offering assistance.
I do find that absolutely hilarious. Backer tour. Some of our major backers on Earth are very interested in touring the facilities aboard Eric Shadowblade Station in LEO. While the crew are already groaning about interruptions to their work, and the security chiefs fret about the potential risks of letting outsiders on board, others recognize the opportunity to justify our backers' faith in us and through them influence developments on Earth in our favor. We will of course have to pay for their travel expenses. Well, I don't know about that. They can make do with a remote tour, invite prominent academics. We pay 2.5k funding, 25 boost. National investment points we direct towards knowledge are increased by 2%. Is that just permanent? Okay, we don't... Okay, if I would have needed someplace that's making credits in space to do that. And I would have needed a defensive thing to do that. Okay. I'm going to assume that this is your station needs more life science modules. I'll double check it. I thought I did that, but maybe I didn't do it to all of them. So this is the Eric. You are correct. So we have we did 1 solar collector at a time. Right. Okay, we're gonna upgrade the other solar collector, but we still have plenty left. So that's gonna be 55, 40, about 45 open, which is basically enough. So life science, yeah. So we know we're gonna want a hydroponics bay. Do it. And then life science. Eric, known for his dedication to the life sciences, actually. Little known fact. Do these have a secondary effect? Yeah, just 5 science, but still, I mean, an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So an extra 35 science, and what is that? 7 times 2.5 would be 14, 15-ish, 15-ish% bonus. Okay, winning. Apparently no one else is interested in lasers because they're lame. Imagine not researching lasers. All right.
Person of interests of ill.
Yeah, who is it? Okay, that good dude was a protector. Yeah, this is the idiot we keep catching. Okay. Not the one we're really interested in, though.
We've got some intel on our target.
Alf 4. All right, that's not my nemesis, but I'm not above it. I'm not above it. He should be a wave
Public
1.
opinion is
These
moving
wave
in
1s
our
are really
direction.
important to me because if we fail to get a wave 1, then we're gonna have to do our capture mission against a wave 2, who are way harder with that second wave trait. So I'm really invested in trying to capture one of these wave 1 dudes. Extra commercial rockets. Okay, not really caring about those anymore, if I'm being honest. It is interesting, though. It seems like they've added a lot more rocket companies, because I basically dominated the boost in the early game, and there were like 2 other factions who used the organizations to basically keep up with me in boost, mainly Project Exodus, but who else had a bunch? Protectorate?
Than sitting around on your backsides waiting for supplies from home. If you don't know how to use what you find in the field, you've lost before you've even begun. Colonel Hans Castillo, 5 moves ahead.
There's almost no prospect of exploring, let alone settling, the far-flung depths of the solar system until we can free ourselves from the dependence on Earth-based supply lines. We must be able to produce all that we need for ships, colonies, and mining facilities locally, which is to say, in space rather than solely upon a planet's surface. There's an abundance of minerals beyond Earth's orbit, some of which can currently mine and some of which we cannot. We now have plans for a factory of micro and zero-G factories that can function with relatively minimal human presence, able to turn the raw materials of asteroids and moons into almost anything we might create on Earth, including more such factories. Often at a fraction of the cost, but at many times the scale. Yet this is only a matter of production, but also of trade and transport laws and treaties that dictate what is shared with whom, at what cost, and via which approved shipping routes. Space is no longer some cosmic frontier time. It's time that it became a thriving and essential part of our economy. Construction modules, shipyards, I believe that's the tier 2 space dock, and improved maintenance protocol. Okay, now, I don't want a social science. I want to spend all of my social science power here and not have it be diminished. Look at this, plus 65% when we're not having to fight for sharing it. So we want not that. We would really like life science or energy would be ideal. There's no energy, there's 1 life science. I'm not ready to send stuff to Venus, so there's no reason to open that up for other people. In situ resource utilization. This, it would double up on attack, so maybe not. I'm trying not to be a pooper. Networked propaganda. Wasn't this on the way towards our 6th? That's what we were going to look for. Our 6th counselor. What was it called? Information science? No. I don't feel like that's it. What am I missing here? What's it called? It was something about organization? Cyborging. Okay, well that's cool, but I don't think that's actually it. Shoot. All right, let's go hunting a little bit here. I'm probably not going to be able to find it. I think it's down here somewhere. I swear it came off of you. Quantum computing? No. Quantum encryption. Covert operations. I think it's covert operations. View me in the full tree. Allows us to recruit an additional counselor. I got there. Everyone be really proud of me. It says Alpha 4 is a Hydra. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of Wave 1 are always Hydras. I could be wrong about that. The mission return starts at 50%, but they're calculated separately for each source. Yeah, somebody did mention that to me in one of the comments, Wing. Yeah, I was definitely wrong about that. I thought it was 50 from any source. It's 50 from each source. So we have started grossly upgrading our science labs. And hey, David, how's it going, man? Okay, so covert operations, and guess what? What it is? Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, well, luckily we're not there yet. So we would need advanced atomic manipulation into quantum computing and self-repairing software. Okay, let's get advanced. I think we're gonna go for advanced. So research, advanced atomic manipulation. Gives us some new battery tech, that's cool. Gives us antimatter, antimatter's cool. Sure, we'll do a material science. And again, we're just gonna chill on that for the time being. Especially because our bonus is Garbo. Oh, look at that, plus 72. Go, 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 go. Get it done. Just get it done. I hope there's no cooldown when I have that. Group army assaults alien growth. Okay. I should start thinking about that. Do I want them to stay a rival and we're going to attack them? Or are we going to go the peace route? New project available. Shipyard project. Okay, we will get to it when we get to it. Enemies are planning. Did we not have a capture attempt? Or we were searching for him? No, we were searching for him. All right. 3%. Only a 21. We're taking the shot.
Grab them.
All right, J-Rob. Try to give me another... No, not even worth it. All right, go stop whatever mission he thinks he's doing.
We'll see what we can find.
Owen.
At your service.
Yeah, he has no shot at detaining them. All right, let's keep cleaning up these Russian things. Man, a 1 in 5 chance. We've had so little luck. I really wish we had made one of those higher rolls we had earlier. Not that I could have done anything, because I was full sending them. There was nothing else I could have done. Who are you?
Ready for
What are you doing here? I don't think you're an alien. There's some xenolife in China that we're failing to clear. I mean, there's a lot that we're failing to clear here. Yeah. I also need to do another search. I'm feeling the crunch. We have so many things to do right now. Okay, they're gonna take this off me. I don't think I'm gonna fight for that one. I say that every time, but 1% bonus, I would be better doing things over here or here. We're only like 15k before we have that one done. Let's see, we just had a pop-up over here.
Target lost. We couldn't get...
Dang.
Public
Literally,
sentiment
we're
is
as hard
increasingly
as
close.
we're doing as hard as we can against that guy. I find him, I immediately try to detain him on full spend. There is something we can get tech-wise later on that we could make it a little easier that I know about. We get a tech where we can spend more than 64. We can do 124. but we're not there, obviously, so.
Here's what we've found.
I wonder, does getting those Xeno bonuses only apply to research, or does it help us against the Hydras too? Yeah, we might need to do a little bit of clean out of our house here.
Standing
Mo?
by for orders.
Okay, we still... How did he disappear, but he didn't disappear? How does that work? Didn't that say she aborted?
Eyes on
Yeah, maybe I
target.
misread that.
Ready for my mission.
Owen, okay, it's time we go clean up our own house a little bit. This is getting a little ridiculous. All right, let's pick one that our other guys are not at. Do that one.
We're going in.
J-Rob,
At your service.
same thing. Come clean our own house out a little bit here. So I want to pick ones that our armies are not fighting. Yeah, 74 is fine.
Going in hot.
Keep investigating until you have 5 info. We keep losing them is the problem. Even when I do try to do that. We're...
Standing by.
So, I guess we could try. I mean, we haven't had much luck as it is, so we could full send. I gotta be a little bit careful here.
We'll see what they're up to.
And we're down to 249. We have currently, just out of curiosity, yeah, we do get a bonus for captures or kills. Alien 6. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Alien 6. Just he is an alien, so it makes it harder. We finished all the upgrades, Eric. The cash upgrades, we finished them.
Tracking target.
So we're good there. We could do XP. Okay, here we go. She does have enough that we could give her another investigation. We're already maxed out on espionage. But that'll help her investigate a little bit. Owen. I think Owen's kind of saving up for untouchable. I think that's going to be my plan with him. Well, maybe not. He's not maxed out on command yet. Yeah, let's get some more command. When you need it, you need it. And I'm going to be very sad if I don't have it when I need it. J-Rob. Okay, J-Rob's a little more interesting. We were just giving him some upgrades to just some random money. That's probably just superfluous, though. I think he needs more investigation. If he could keep investigating, she could keep trying to do captures. Broad, we wanted to try to... Okay, you're down in admin. I swear I keep leveling him up to 25 admin. I swear this is the 3rd time I've done that. And his admin didn't go up. What am I doing here? This attribute may not exceed 24 for this counselor. Okay, what is different that makes him not be able to do that? I have overinvested in that sum now. It's not Firebrand. It's Lone Wolf. Broad, why you gotta be such a lone wolf? How much have I overinvested in that? By 2. Okay, it's not the end of the world. If we took this off, we'd be down 3. So if I put one more point, we could take this off, but it's kind of whatever. Although that makes me very sad that I wasted that. And we have a bunch here. You are not quite maxed out in persuasion. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep bumping that. Let's just make sure you can do what I need you to do. All right, Mo. There's a penalty for each bonus on the left, penalty on the right. What are you talking about, Wing? His stats are not showing. Yeah, we haven't got the investigate off on the stats. They keep disappearing on me when mid-mission. Alarm bells go off. Not in Harbin. I traveled through there. I went to a place that definitely was not officially a Starbucks because you could see where they had to remove the sign, and it was now Ameribucks. Definitely not affiliated with Starbucks. They had the most kitsch Americano Californian decor, and then they had a single stall bathroom that the entire bathroom for wallpaper was 80s, how do I say this? Gentlemen's magazines that only included blondes was the wallpaper on every wall of the bathroom. It was a weird place. It was a very weird place. Project Exodus fleet launches to low Earth. Well, there you go. Well, what are you guys, what are you going to?
Offering counsel.
What kind of
Mission
lawns?
is a no-go.
Are you live, Marion? Invalid target. We lost Alf again. Well, manicured ones? You know, I don't remember.
We're winning their hearts
Now
and
more
minds.
80s. Like I said, it was a weird place.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Okay, I mean, that's great, but that's not what we need.
Target secure.
Okay, Eric got his life science stuff up and running. Hydroponics up and running. And the Mars stuff up and running, including the skunk works. Just bagged your first alien. Nice, nice. Terrorizing in Britain. That could be Alf 1. I feel like Resistance and Humanity First are not doing their job. I really feel like they are not doing their job.
Standing by.
J-Rob, come over here and see if you can find out what's going on.
Ready.
Owen,
Acknowledged.
UFO site in China.
What's the up?
Where to?
Reporting in.
Mo, come find that alien.
Surveilling target area.
If I can't cap him, I'm gonna cap him. So that's gonna be the plan. It's June. 13-ish K to go on liberating mainland China. We're bad at odds. Yeah. Improved maintenance procedures. Have accidents are less likely to affect us. Cascade failure outcomes are less likely to occur. Yeah, we'd like to favorite that,
Eyes
please.
up.
All right, are you going to be able to help yourself, Alf? Construction
I
module.
will help them.
Okay, somebody just appeared here.
We've moved the needle.
I feel like they're just running me ragged right now. Yep, okay, you're building. There he is. They just can't help themselves, can they? They just can't help themselves. Okay. $2 billion to the man who bags me this alien. Yes, Wing Solution, I did. Man, we are really falling behind on this alien stuff. Okay, Mo. This is almost certainly... Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Surveilling target.
Maybe we have it. Maybe we finally have an alien klutz. All right, she came here to clear out the alien site. That's fine. Owen, get rid of that. J-Rob, is he here? No. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm actually... Oh, there are two. Okay, go do the one in Australia. I want to stay on top of this as much as I can. Okay, China. I don't think I'm going to change this. It's going okay. It's going okay as such that it is. And in here, we're going to finish the infrared lasers. We're getting close to alien technology. We're getting close to augmented training. We're getting close to liberating mainland China. So good things are happening in the very near future.
The light that fills our skies connects the past of distant worlds to our present. It is a time machine and an eternal reminder that Earth is neither the beginning nor the end of existence. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar, speech at Oxford University.
Since the invention of the device for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, otherwise known as a laser, in the 1960s, our scientists have developed many ways to harness the power of light. Now, we have reached another milestone in the history of lasers, the first infrared combat laser. The weaponized laser system uses tightly focused, extremely intense infrared light pulses to burn through most known materials. It is only due to the coherence, both in space and time, of laser light that we're able to bundle it so efficiently. These lasers use solid-state crystal rods to generate ultra-short pulses of infrared light. Through laser seeding technology, in which we use smaller lasers to shape the larger laser pulse, we can generate reliable infrared pulses with the same power output. Even though laser systems can be precisely aimed, the infrared light disperses over long distances, making this weapon most effective in short and medium range. Due to the long wavelengths of infrared lasers, they are not very effective within our planet's atmosphere. However, our scientists see the potential for new combat laser designs using visible light in our future, which would significantly increase their versatility. Surface defenses will employ basic lasers once constructed. Surface defenses will employ infrared lasers once constructed. We could unlock visible combat lasers. The following projects may unlock point defense array, infrared laser batteries, infrared cannon, directed energy launch systems. Okay, we have a material and we have a space tech going. We still don't have a rival economics done. Yep. Okay, we do need self-repairing to head towards our next counselor. The exo-atmospheric fighters. This is one way we could fight back. Unlocks a priority that allows nations to build surface-to-orbit fighter craft that can be launched to boost attack, using boost to attack targets in low Earth orbit. Transform phages? We could. I mean, we're not terrible at this. It is a tech that's not being researched. I think it comes down to, what do you guys think? Phages, military, or computer science? I think we would take the self-repairing. Either one, really. Doesn't matter. This takes us in the direction of the counselor, which we need several techs to get to. They're pretty, all of these are pretty cheap. Wing says self-repair, so I have one for phage, one for self-repair. Any other opinions? Two for self-repair. All right, Steven, you are the tiebreaker. I don't want to get the econ, ironically, because I want to finish my Taiwan thing, and that spreads my bonus. We'll fix that when we're done with this. I want this. I want this done. This has been horrible. Bad plans were bad. Okay, some laser batteries.
Lending my expertise.
Surveillance
That is
complete.
definitely a big nerf to this strategy that I didn't realize had happened. Okay, Alf 17. Haven't we crossed paths with you, or are you the new guy? No, you're the new guy. You're the new guy. Okay, well, we set this alarm a long time ago, but we're not gonna, we have like some stranded ships.
People will come to our side.
Speaking of which, we never got an event for that. We still have our, pause. Our ships are still stranded here. Are we sure we're gonna get an event that's gonna let us come save these? Because we haven't so far. They're still stuck here. We have 0 boost. Maybe it's time just to scuttle these so we're not paying the mission control. I did mention earlier, Wing, I think before you got on, be careful about too much spoilers. People that don't know the solution, I'm happy to have them guess along with me, or if I ask a specific question. But don't give away too much. We're kind of in uncharted waters. What do you guys think? Should we go ahead and scuttle this? I'm not seeing a reason to keep 3 stranded, outdated ships around particularly. Yeah, no problem, Wing Solution. Check the details for damage. Are you talking about the ships themselves? I mean, we have no fuel is our problem. Although we are also beat to the heck and back. This guy's the only one that's particularly mobile, I would say. Crew damage, Delta V. Yeah, we have no Delta V left. I think we just scuttle these. As much as I hate to say it, it's gonna be a long time before we build some tug or something. Well, we could start by scuttling this guy, or maybe not because they're a fleet. They are super outdated anyways. Let's just scuttle it. If I got to pick, Buryfish is the worst one, but they're all out of fuel, so I don't think that's gonna let them suddenly move. Yeah, they're done. All right, you did good. You did good. We didn't think anyone would survive, so you lasted longer than we thought you would, and that frees up a little bit of mission control for when we want to build ships. We've completed construction of the solar array on Eric. Cool. And some more skunk works are done. Okay. Yep. All right. Finish out that turn. We also still need to get some sort of new weapon for our new ships. Man, Australia is just having a bad day. Oh my goodness. Double terror attacks. Army deployment complete. Okay, that's the China info.
We found something.
Okay, Sydney, yep. Alright, what are you gonna do? Alf 17.
I'm here.
Yeah, we have such low odds. The thing is, every time I try to do a double investigate, they just slip away. I guess we'll try it again.
Initiating surveillance.
We'll try to get an additional investigate off on them. Alright, what do we have here? All alien life forms. Alright, let's get rid of the one up here.
Taking it to them. Ready to go.
J. You get rid of the other investigate.
Alien site.
Okay, only 10k to go on liberating China. Leave one for passive recon. And we could try that.
Orders?
I hadn't had luck with that before. So we would have J-Rob come over here and surveil here.
On Overwatch.
We can give it a try. Okay, we are past the hour and a half mark, which is kind of going to be the halfway point because it's going to have to be a little bit shorter of a stream here. So I'm going to go grab my tea break. If you have not gotten up and got yourself a drink or a stretch, I would encourage you to do so. Let me see if I can use the Steam to get to our BRB screen. Yay. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, man. I have to say, my initial impression of using my new Steam Deck is pretty nice. I'm only using like 5% of its power, but yeah, that's gonna be very sweet. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat here real quick. If you send another ship, you can transfer fuel. I don't have another ship at the moment. Maybe that would have been worthwhile. I don't know. But we've been sitting them in space for like a year, and we hadn't managed to do it. So, Rush says, leave one for passive recon. Oh, you meant the spaceships. Just a point. A lot of times, if you get an ad, you get behind in the live stream. Make sure you check the live button in the bottom left if you think you might have gotten pushed back. Have we managed to capture? No, I've been failing like crazy acts. We rolled like 546% chances, and then all of a sudden we just absolutely cratered and we can't do it. Any loss? Mine's brand new, Marion, so I can't comment on it yet. But I'm like banging stones together. I have very basic things set up. But yeah, I like it a lot better than my keyboard commands, which I fat finger a lot of times in the thick of things. So we should, once I remove those keyboard commands, I won't accidentally put myself into AFK or anything again. Am I playing on the living room on my TV? Nope, I've got a PC set up here. I got a double monitor thing. I have a desk that's far too small for what I'm doing at this point. Okay, it looks like we had finished assigning people. We were trying for a double check here. I don't think there's much more to it. I think we just run it. Sounds like your life. Yeah, I hear ya.
Setting a watch.
I'm definitely thinking that maybe this summer I'm gonna see if I can get a new L-shaped desk so I have more room for more streaming stuff, because I'm maxed out. Like, I have my T over on the left, which is not a good place for it. It's on the like half step down where they normally want you to put your PC, and so it's not in a good place anymore, but I don't dare put it near where the Steam Deck's gonna be, so that's just asking for a spill. Okay, here we go. Layered defense array. Favorite. This is the thing I wanted all this time to protect our stations. Okay, groups moving around. And Alf 17 disappears again.
Wrapping up here.
No, he didn't. So we're just... Hang on. Can I get that back open? Rolled a failure. I'm misreading these, I think. Yeah, I hear you, Axe. When I built this machine, I really was hemming and hawing whether I should go to 32 gigs of RAM or 64, and I had somebody talk me into, just stop at 32. It's so cheap, you can just upgrade later. I really wish I had gotten the 64. I don't fully need it, but it would future-proof this machine for a long time, which, by the way things are going, I'm gonna have to make it last. Directed energy launch systems. Okay, cool. There's a lot of boost catch-up techs, aren't there? 64 gigs is like $1,000. Yep. When I was looking at it, it was like nothing comparatively. Alien abductions in Russia. We have positively identified, the same dude. Yep. Okay, so, or unless there's two of them, I think this is just another human agent, though. Okay,
We'll
Jay.
new orders soon.
No, we're mid-turn. Never mind. Which is hundreds. Let's all watch the ads and help Babel get a 64. Like I said, the other couple streams I did some experiments, because normally I don't just let the ads play mid-stream. I only play them when we take our break. I did want to do some science on that because YouTube nags me like you would not believe to turn on the auto ads. We had a pretty good stream for what I would consider for my channel, and I made $3. So I don't think it was really worth the suffering I was putting people through. So we're back to regular, at least for now. Maybe I'll try it again in the future. YouTube keeps claiming that they've got side-by-side ads and they won't interrupt the stream. Has anyone actually gotten a side-by-side ad where you can still see the stream and then the ad plays? Because I've never experienced one of those. I don't know what YouTube's spoken on that. I honestly don't know.
Ready for my mission.
Wait for them to force, and it'll probably happen at some point, X. We've been the subject of multiple experiments before where, like the crown thing, I never turned that on. That just appeared one day with no explanation. Okay, can we... God, no, we really can't. Wow, it's getting worse. All right. 79% chance that we will investigate Alf.
Eyes on target.
J-Rob. What are your odds? Way too low. All right, J-Rob, take that out.
There now.
Owen.
What's the up?
Yeah, we are starting to get swarmed up here.
Go
All right, I
nuts.
think I need to activate some more armies. Hunt Xenos. Hunt Xenos. When these guys are not at their home base, they double their upkeep. Hence why I don't really want to have them all roaming around. But in fact, you know what? Let's just go whole hog. Let's try to get rid of these. This is getting not good. And I haven't even been checking. How are we doing here? Pretty good. Oh, they're not even defended right now. Is what it is. Blaster, I'm gonna pull you. Oh, you don't have surveil. What are your odds of doing a crackdown? Not terrible. No, just keep doing what you're doing. I was gonna pull her off to do a surveil, but she doesn't have the mission. All right, we got some money. Nobody's nagged me about orgs lately. Is it just because we're full that they're not telling me anything? Let's just take a quick peek. Life science would be fine. Babylon's Tower? Is that a legally distinct Babel symbol? 2 extra. I almost want to take that just for the ops. We are burning through ops like it's cool. I literally don't care. Can't get. Headquartered in Seoul, don't want. 5th column, headquartered in Berlin. That's a little on the nose. 4 influence, 2. That's actually not terrible. Blaster could use that. I wouldn't want to take that off. Have we overspent? No, we're exactly on the right amount. I could spend and get this up. If I take this off, we'd only have 1 though. I would need 2. Okay, this is kind of a crappy one, although it's literally my only 1% bonus to material science. This could probably go. We have a little extra mission control because we scuttled. I mean, 5% boost isn't bad, but this is a relevant stat because it's persuasion. The extra ops would be useful. I think I'm going to do that. Let's pull off the aviation and let's grab the 5th column. I need more ops. Plus 40 ops a month is not doing it for me when we're throwing 64 a turn here. It nags you about orgs if there's something it thinks you want. If you're full... Yeah, I think it stopped because I don't have spare spots, if I had to guess. As soon as we filled up, it basically stopped telling me there were new orgs. I really should come in there and check them, though. Like we just did. We could start rotating out some of these older ones. We'll give them away or sell them off to other people. Okay, alien tech is almost done. And that's about all I can say. We have lost control of this unless I want to fight for it. I think I just gotta let it go. Somebody sing me the song, because I keep trying to do it, but we really just need to finish the Taiwan thing. Okay, army fails. Yeah, this is becoming a problem. I'm glad I started modernizing when I did, but I don't feel like we are cutting it. 4.6 ain't doing it. We failed to learn anything about Alpha 17.
Things up.
Okay, we at least didn't lose sight of him. might want to set China into mostly mission control. I'm still going to keep my armies and whatnot, though. I don't think it's going to average out our armies, unless I'm totally wrong about that. I might be totally wrong about that. It's been a hot minute, and it seems that the mechanics have changed.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We have completed Alien Technology Project. Since the moment we recovered it, our researchers and engineering divisions have been constantly requesting samples of alien technology. Today alone, there have been no fewer than 48 requests from everything from recovered databanks to simple bulkhead fasteners. This is understandable, given that each item is a potential treasure trove of knowledge, both at the technological level, how does it operate, and to what purpose, and to a chemical one, what was it created from, and where. The recovered technology has begun to yield its secrets, the theoretical applications of which is very much depends on our intentions. Unfortunately, with such a finite amount of alien artifacts at hand, we can now only scratch the surface of their potential.
We are coming to understand the alien technological superiority.
Congratulations on your successful engagement of the enemy. Personnel losses were 63.5% below our average case predictions, meaning that the funds reserved for death benefits and recruitment of replacement personnel can now instead be invested in new reverse engineering projects. The board would like to pass their personal appreciation for your efforts. Studying the wrecked alien warship has been illuminating. Though not immediately profitable, our research has confirmed the alien technology superiority seems to rest almost entirely upon this unusual alloys, or exotics, as the researchers have named them. On the negative side, this means that we have failed to generate any true breakthroughs from reverse engineering. On the positive side, it does seem likely that with access to the same materials, we should be able to approach or even match the alien capability. We should proceed with research to learn more. New objectives. Research exotic materials project when it becomes available. We need to complete the required texts and projects to start the research. We need alien technology or hydro diplomacy. Well, we've done the alien tech.
We've developed only limited opportunities for new products thus far.
We've completed research in alien technology objective. While our research has produced some results with mild interest, there's a notable lack of clear avenues by which we may exploit the alien designs. It appears that the majority of alien technological superiority is due to some kind of high-tech alloy used extensively throughout their equipment. Our researchers have claimed that they require a larger sample of these exotic alloys to learn anything further. Incentives or forceful encouragement directed towards our research teams have unfortunately failed to motivate them to do more with less. New project available, exotic materials, allows factions to amass stockpiles of exotics. Gonna be down here. Or is it? Exotic materials, 20,000. Sure, you can have a star. Okay, for alien techs, I don't think we can put off defoliants anymore. We are having trouble. Our counselors and armies do 25% bonus damage to xenoforming. Alien attempts to plant xenoforms in our region suffer a -2. Start. It's only 5k, that's not going to be too painful. We're assaulting growth, we're slowing their growth. Mission successful. Yeah, slowing is not destroying. Just throwing that out there.
Recon complete.
Okay, thank you, J-Rom. Slowing their growth. Yeah, we're no longer clearing, we're slowing. Erratic behavior in Japan. Okay. Okay, we're still with Alf. Okay, we have a good chance of getting the investigate off. She doesn't have enough XP. A full send on detain only gets us to 12. A full send on killing it only gets us to 24. So we're gonna have to do some more investigation. It is what it is, I guess.
Where to?
Okay, Owen. I think we need to have Owen actually do a lot of lawn mowing.
Heading to
Our
the
armies
sea.
are not cutting
Where
it,
do you
no
need
pun intended anymore. J-Rob, would you go help? Let's get them out of Japan. That's
On
kind of
the way
my
to the second
backyard.
site.
This is almost certainly another alien too. Maybe let's search him. Maybe he's easier. Maybe he's easier than this one. This guy has, I think, is it their espionage is their defense against getting detained, right? I want to say that's the case. And he's got a 19. He's a second waiver, and he's got salamander shock troops. Or maybe it's against their security. Either way, it's 19 for him. Okay, we are actually getting some unrest here too. Stupid aliens. New project available. Alien Warships Project. Our ships take 5% less damage from alien weapons.
Offering support.
I love how many projects this game has, and I love how there's so many different avenues you can take. Bale's Assault. I don't love that. Okay, slows their growth. Failed to do damage. Failed to do
I have new
damage.
information.
Noticing a pattern here, guys?
Prepping for next mission.
I hope you're ready for the next mission.
We've got some intel on our
Alpha 7.
cleaning things up.
Okay, you're kind of new. Okay. We'll see who we have the better chance
Opinion is
at.
moving in our direction.
Once I cap at least one of them, I'm perfectly fine with taking them out. But we do have an objective to capture one, so I'm gonna focus on that for the time being.
Eyes on them.
Okay, wiped out. Excellent. Failed to do so. Yeah, our armies are not cutting it anymore. Has arrived. Failed to do damage. I feel like there's been a step up. I wonder if that's because of the global warming. All right,
Ready for
Mo.
orders.
What are your chances on this guy? Full send, 21%. What are your chances on this guy? Full send, 21%. No difference, basically. Yeah, we have intel on target 3. We could try for 2 more. We do have better odds. Yeah, this is getting better and better. Like, I could only spend 4 for an 81% chance. Okay, I think we're committed to this guy.
Target.
I think we're just committed to him. Jay,
Orders?
can you also hit this guy? Okay, so Jay does not get the bonus. So we're building the bonus up with one character. I thought that was universal and it would wear off over time. So there's no reason to have Jay keep investing in the other guy because Jay is never going to be able to do anything to him. So Jay, you go take out that Japanese
We'll see what we can find.
problem.
Where do you need me?
Owen, we have got to take care of some of this. This is getting out of control. Okay, density light, density light, density light. Okay, none of these are claiming they're horrific. You are the 78. Who's my... Okay, who are you? Okay, this is the one that's having the most trouble. Owen, come help them out so they can heal a little bit.
Taking it to them.
This is, again, why I needed to make sure we were raising his command. And to-wit, you know what? He's got more points. We're going to give him more command. Get that maxed out. You know what? If we did that, we should check everyone else. J-Rob. I think J-Rob continues to help with investigation. Yeah. Twice, apparently, because he's a smart boy. Broad, we were throwing in a little bit of security because I'm getting very nervous with his dinky amount of security. And he sits still, so if someone wants to target him, he's kind of a sitting duck. Okay, Blaster is looking fine, looking mighty fine. I wouldn't mind upping their security a little. I wouldn't mind upping the science a little. You also tend to sit still, but nobody's really messed with you. Let's get a little bit of extra science. Science happened. The investigation bonus fades over time. It's shared between... is it though, Wing? Because when we targeted the alien that she has +3, Jay did not get any bonus to it. Is there another rule perhaps behind that? Because his investigate roll only had his 10. It didn't have the +3 that she was getting.
Mission in progress.
Okay, slow their growth.
I will
And
help.
look at him down here gardening. That's how you know he's evil. I see
Person
you.
of interest surveilled.
Okay, we did it again. There's going to be a tipping point where we're finally going to have enough bonus that the detain will be relatively easy. Okay, arrived. Fails assault on xenoforms. He's in China. You have a bonus to capture him at home. I do have a bonus to capture him at home. Our security apparatus. Alien abductions reported. Yeah, that's in the EU. Man, they are being really spicy right now. I feel like we are really on the back foot.
We found something.
I'm not seeing a lot of people taking actions against the aliens either. Like, what is Humanity First and Resistance doing? Yeah, you'll have to double check, Wing. I can do it again here to show you live. J-Rob, if you do an investigate on this guy, yeah, he doesn't have the investigate. He has the local control points, which is a big bonus, actually. And if we look at Mo, and Mo investigates him, Mo isn't showing it either now. I wonder if it's an either or with the local control points, because it was 3 last turn. I don't know. I don't know why that's different. If we went for the detain, we're not going to make it. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's on the detain. Maybe it's the job specific. J-Rob. Yeah, back out of that. J-Rob. Detain. Okay, that is giving us the bonus. It's for detain, but not for investigate. Okay, we were looking at 2 different missions, I guess. That being said, wow, a 1% chance as our base with, no, let me out of him, on Mo,
Ready to go.
detain. We are not going to get better than this. Although we're only getting 3 on the security from this. We get 6 of it for the investigate. Just food for thought. This is it. 67% chance. I don't think we're going to get better than that. I don't think we're going to get better than that. Do it.
Bring them in.
Bring them in indeed. J-Rob, do you have any shot of doing it? A 10% chance. Probably not. If we had you investigate him, I think we will investigate. If we fail, we'll keep our bonus up nice and high. I'm going to do this a little on the cheap because we're running out of resources. Do
We'll
it.
see what they are up to. Once
Owen,
they're
please keep trimming the grass. Any other China ones? Yeah, we got plenty of them.
up, going in hot.
All right, guys. Here's hoping. If we fail this, this is our best shot. Having that security apparatus +3, plus we have the +5 for doing all the investigations. There is no better chance. There's no better chance. Yeah, hold on. Let me do a couple good luck reads here. Okay, there we go. Gotta pay our respects. That's everything. Research. Yeah, we're making good progress. That's all I can really say. We're making good progress. Go. And I'm gonna get my lucky T.
Offering assistance.
It's gonna be so awkward. I normally keep my T on the right-hand side. I'm right-handed. I need to get one of those hats, and I'll just put T in it with the straw. The 74th Army suffers heavy losses. The 74th. Yeah. Take me there. Cancel hunting. Go home. Go home. Yeah, they definitely had something kick up. Like, they got harder all of a sudden. Okay, J-Rob gets a critical investigate. I don't think that helps us really, but it keeps the bonus rolling.
They slipped away.
Dang it. Okay, he's still in China. We can take another swing at him. God. Man. He's probably gonna make a break for the border.
People will come to our side.
Okay, our army is healing relatively nicely.
Score one for the good guys.
There's tech in which the army combats is. Yeah, we're doing it right now, Eric. We're doing the defoliants right now. We rapidly realize that this is getting out of control. Alf. I don't even remember that show from when I was a kid. The only thing I remember from Alf is he's in a desert with a scorpion, and it's like him and the dad. And he's like, "Here, you can eat this." That's literally all I remember. But I'm sure he's behind this. Aeolus Dallas says, "Got my first moon base operational. Nice. Did you win the space race? Or are you just joining the other people on the moon?" God, this is like when there's a dog in your yard and you're like, hey buddy, you gotta get out of here. You don't belong here. And he takes like a big crap on your lawn before he leaves. That's what this guy's doing right now. A big alien crap right on my front lawn. Mo, you gotta get me. Okay, we're up to 93%. That can't be right. That's targeting the wrong person. It's got to be targeting the wrong person. Mo, Alf. Yeah, detain 67. Do
Eyes
it.
on target.
We're not going to get better than this. This is literally as good as it's going to get. All right, and I'm going to well. All right, after this, we're only going to have one more shot, and then we're out of ops. Keep researching him. Don't let our bonus slip away. Owen, I'm going to take you off of lawn mowing. You're going to go clean out those abductions. Actually, you know what? You should probably clear the older one out first. Okay, you didn't cancel what you were doing and listen to me, but that's
Standing
fine.
by for orders.
Standing by.
They are really messing with me. Targeting the wrong person?
At your service.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that was old, that we're good now. Mike Cool, thank you. Nobody else greeted. Maybe that was the problem. We didn't have enough greed in here. The aliens could feel that we were pores. Okay, nothing else to do here. Go.
Offering counsel.
I'm so gonna bang this mic with my T at some point. I'm gonna need to find a way to rearrange my desk.
Mission is a no-go.
Okay, J-Rob was not able to investigate.
Mission cancelled.
Invalid target. He slipped away. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Some of those were invalid targets earlier. Some of them were failures. God, that... Man, that sucks. Okay, what did we just learn? I don't think I should bother trying to cap these guys if they're not in China. Because even with the China bonus, we failed. So I don't think there's a lot of value in doing that. I think we're just going to wait until one moseys back in here. Because we have other things we could be working on right now, and we've spent literally tonight
Public
chasing
opinion is
aliens
moving in our
around
direction.
like we're the X-Files. The European Union declared war on Austria. Okay, interesting. Not what I would have expected. More terror attacks down in Australia. Fails assault on Zero. Yeah, we need to take care of our own house here. I think it's... Sorry, the rest of the world, you need to get your crap together. I've got to clean my own house. This is getting bad. Okay, J-Rob, I want you to clear out the one in China.
We'll recon the site.
Owen,
Standing by
assault,
for orders.
Reporting in.
the one in China,
You
go.
up?
Mo,
Acknowledged.
okay, of course, now they've had time to get their defense back up. There also is shenanigans going on here, but I think we're gonna wipe this out first. You know what? We don't really need to have the United States as a rival. Yeah, we really don't need that. Let's do a little relation work here. Oh, they're rivaling me. Never mind. Okay, Vietnam, you can be protected. There's no reason not to. Cambodia, Laos. Yeah, let's do all of those. Yep. Yep. China under us makes a whole bunch of alliances. Okay, Mo. Man, they are wrecking this place. Alright, well, I think we gotta clean it out anyways. 70... God, this is where so much more science now. 44, 88. I can't hold 88, though. We're not even close. We're at like 30. So I think this makes a lot more sense. We can hold this relatively easily. Well, I say that kind of easily. We could at least start messing with it. Okay, I do think we're gonna do that. Mo, see if you can get in here. Yeah, 95% chance for a crackdown. Go do it. I can't believe we failed that. What was that, 3 times in a row at 67%?
Offering support.
And we've lost it all because now we're gonna need to do the whole investigation backup thing. We need to look at some more anti-alien techs, obviously.
Move the needle.
Crackdown complete.
All right, repeat. United States declared war on European Union. No, has joined the European Union against Austria. Those two must have an alliance together. That's the kind of RNG that makes me take pause. Yeah, we failed 5 46s in a row, umpteen lower amounts, and then we just failed those ones. That's XCOM, baby. I feel like we should get a stacking bonus to that. Just like we do from the investigation. What we need is we need one of those non-second waivers to come over here because they're a little bit easier to capture. Okay, so Jay is gonna start purging.
Terminating the opposition.
Owen,
Orders.
we're only interested at the moment of clearing China. Okay, China's clear for the moment from what we can see. I do kind of want to help at least clear out these actives because we get bonuses for this. Let's help Australia first. They seem to be having a really bad time. Did Africa ever kill those super dudes? Or are they still stomping around somewhere? Nope, almost. One of them, where's the other? They still have two of them stomping around. Feels bad, man. Okay, big things are happening this turn. Big things. Liberate mainland China. Final freaking Lee. Okay. We have one alien tech going. I don't want to double up. I want the point array. I don't even need to think about that. Give. Okay, do we want to try to compete up here? I think we could be competitive for this one. Relatively easily. The one I keep literally abandoning constantly. I mean, sure, why not? It's not that far away. Then again, if we backed out of that and just focused on ourselves for a little bit, maybe we just need to focus on ourselves for a little bit. I'm really torn. Nope, I can't deny the greed. I want it. Okay, now. Okay, China, war requirements. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we need to do this via a command. Read is good, that's right. Thank you, Wabuda. I almost forgot. Okay, project complete. Extra investment into military, armies, and navies. Okay, I'm kind of looking for cheapy stuff. Regulatory capture gives us 10 extra control points. That sounds great. Yeah, kind of looking to clear out some of our cheaper stuff at the moment.
Lending my expertise.
Romeo, good luck, Romeo.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Crackdown success.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We are predicted to be in the lead. And I could go harder if I have to. Hey, Union? Did we kill Alf 1 yet? Too soon. Too soon, Union. We have had alien trauma. You thought the probing was bad? Wait till you catch up on this VOD.
We've removed some threats.
Good. Project complete. Point defense array. The following project will unlock layered defense. I believe layered defense is what I need. I think. So we don't have that yet. We don't have it yet. Hold on. What other things am I researching? Okay, I probably do want a military or another energy. Okay, guerrilla warfare was juicy, but it's 5K. I want some of the cheapies. I want to get some of the cheapies here. I don't really need the boost bonuses at all. I highly doubt we need these, if I'm being honest. Interrogation, no, that's not what we're doing. A medical center. Yeah. Okay, looking for cheap. Cheap and useful. I guess I should preface that. Somebody mentioned at one point that railguns might help us sneak some stuff in through the PD. And I'm already doing a social, so I don't want to do another social. I'm already doing an alien. I'm already doing a learning. You know what? Here. Very cheap. Let's just get it done. I don't want to spend too much time staring at that. Yeah, basically we've been trying to alien the entire time. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Okay, good. They took Belarus off me. Good luck. No harm, no foul. Humanity first. Please shoot some aliens. Okay,
Where do you
Mo.
need me?
I thought you successfully did a crackdown. Okay,
Targeting
do
their
it
key
again.
people.
Ready to go.
Owen. Okay, get that last research.
Ready for my
J-Rob.
mission.
Okay, we're going to assume that we're going to successfully get the purge. I will give him one little. It's just one influence. It's fine. Aliens get out.
Offering counsel.
Bring in some positive energy. We need some positive energy. Maybe like a particle accelerator or something. I cannot believe how bad of luck we've had. Just what are the odds of failing 4 67% in a row? Pretty dang low. Pretty dang low.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, crackdown successful. Do it again. Defense lasers. Okay. Again, I'm gonna go for relatively cheapies here. Here's my layered defense array. Yes. Give. I hope we have enough power on all my stations. I'm gonna be a little salty if we don't. Vietnam can unify. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right, now we need to do that via a order. So I'm gonna need to have somebody come over here and do that. Okay, investigate alien complete. Thank you. 20%? That seems like it would be lower than that. I could be wrong. I don't want to do that in my head. Because the fail state for that would be 30% of 30% of 30% of 30%. Okay, purge success. Cool. Regulatory capture. Influence cost of direct investment is lowered. Increase control point capacity by 10. Okay, give me another social. We have so much social we need to get through. Common cause, 2,000. Cooldown of improving relations between nations is reduced and increased control point by 10. Give. Give, 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 give. That sounds closer, Marion. Yeah, you have to remember you have to do the opposite when you're trying to calculate that. New rivalry. Okay, well, they're just now they're just trying to ruin things because I'm taking over. Okay, let's do the Taiwan one first because that's more important. Who do I need to do that on though? I think I need to do it via Taiwan. I hope that's right. We're gonna have Blaster do that because we got crackdowns to do over here because it looks like they're trying to ruin everything on their way out. God, it's like they're a human player.
Pressure on their people.
If I can't have it, nobody can have it.
Standing by.
Yeah, we'll give them just one influence. Owen. All right, do we have anything in China that we know about? No, but we have not done a surveil over here. Oh, and he did. Okay, good. He has surveil. We have not done a surveil here in a long time, so I would be shocked if he doesn't find a whole bunch. Check the policy tab. Good point. Let's not waste a turn here. Unification candidate China. Okay, so we're gonna need to start changing the relations if we want to go that route. If we want to, I guess we don't have a war policy here. Yeah, China could declare on them, but not the other way around. And I'm not able to end it here. Maybe I did this wrong. No, I'm not able to end it here either. You can only declare wars if you have armies. Interesting. I'm not able to change the relations on either one, though. Okay, let's talk to Taiwan and see what's going on there. Yeah, I do have it. Peacefully unify this nation with the parent nation or Federation ally, for which it has a non-hostile claim on its capital, requires control of all control points in the merging nation, and consolidates control of both nations' executive control points. Unclaimed regions in the joining nation will be hostile and increase unrest. We don't have any of that. Yes, the whole point of this is that we want China to be under Taiwan, because Taiwan should give them their democracy, which should skyrocket our science. So we're at 2.7 right now. Let's hope that this works how I think it works, or maybe even worse times ahead.
Initiating recon. Offering support.
Did we find any? Maybe we cleared this out? We didn't find any. Okay, the next search we'll do over down here. Okay, do another crackdown. Sanctions. Tensions are mounting between China and Japan. I mean, I don't like either one. I guess I'm gonna let Japan have a GDP because I'm gonna want to take them over at some point.
Complete.
Okay, here we go. We do have the unification policy. Peacefully unify the nation. China. Confirm. I have completed my mission and set national policy. Close. Unification. Taiwan and China have decided to merge into a single nation. Take me there. Okay, so technically now... Executive. In Taipei. Okay, interesting. So our capital moved from Beijing to Taipei. That's not a huge difference, but it is what it is. Now, if we look up here... Okay, so we did have a little bit of a problem there. They changed this. We did not inherit our government score. Hang on, people. Hang on, let me back up here. Seems like there's another step. I'm not sure what it is. I messed up on my attempt. Tell the dude to give the command to China. No, yeah, we had China. It looks like China ate Taiwan in this one, so that did not do what we wanted it to do. All right, I am gonna reload that because, like I said, I don't reload bad events, but I will reload mistaken thoughts on that. I want to see if we could have done that differently, but that didn't work how I thought it was gonna work. I thought they were being brought back into the fold there. So yeah, we'll try that from the opposite angle. So load me. Oh, then we might be back a hot minute here. I should have done a quick save there. I didn't think about that. Yeah, there's my exit save. There's my game save. Okay, we're gonna be back a hot minute. I should have done a save there. All right. Sorry. It is what it is, though. I do want to do that properly. We've spent 25, 30 hours setting that up. I should have made a save before that. Caddy says, nah, Taiwan ate China. You did what you meant to do. It averages out the government score based on relative pop size. Oh, okay, so they've changed the mechanics on that. Well, we still would have needed to do this, but it's not going to be the jump that we were hoping for then. That makes me very sad. As does this load time. Checking through other people's comments here. If nothing else, we'll make a better save and we'll check it from the other side just to make sure we didn't do it wrong. Yeah, brought in too much positive energy. All right, where are we? We're a little bit back, but not that far. We can tell via this. Okay, yeah, we're not back very far. And we can tell via that. Yeah, we have not merged in yet. Okay, so Blaster, we had you set policy. Let's just double check it. So hold on, let me make another save here. Let's make a save, and this one is going to be the China check. Save. Okay, Blaster, come here. Set national policy. Go.
On my way to the capital.
Your orders?
Mo, continue doing crackdowns. Go.
Going after their people.
Jay is gonna
Ready for
purge
orders.
with a single
Standing
influence.
by for
Go.
orders. Where to?
Owen. Okay, we helped with that, and then we said we didn't have one, so we surveyed. Okay, yeah, we're literally like one turn back. That's fine. We did a survey here.
Oliver, watch.
You could have China release territory into Taiwan. Well, either way, we gotta talk to them, so that's what we need to do for the turn.
Initiating surveillance.
I will help them.
Okay, and the roll didn't change or anything, so we don't see any xenoflora here. I find that suspicious, but that's
Crackdown
fine.
complete.
Okay, we need one more crackdown.
Mission complete.
Okay, unification. Peacefully unify this nation with its parent nation. Grant independence. So this would grant Taiwan independence, I'm pretty certain. If we click this, Taiwan. Grant independence? We could. I don't think that's what we want to do, though. Maybe it needs to wait one turn to be updated? Could be. Could be. Let's just try it from the other side. We have a save now, so we have it. So let's do that. I don't think this feels wrong, though. I think that we would be wanting to order Taiwan. Of course, then again, I guess maybe you're surrendering. Let me reread that wording. Peacefully unify this nation with its parent nation. Okay, so this does seem like the submissive posture of the person clicking this button. This way should be correct. We'll find out. Okay, 2.6. I believe we saw 2.7 on the last attempt, so we will try it. Set national policy complete. Close. We have unified. Close. Okay, we are connected. It averaged it again. I think they've changed the mechanics. Grant Federation, or Grant Independent Federation merge. Okay, we will give that one a try. I'm just thinking that through in my head. I guess that could work. We'll load that. I don't know if it's gonna like me doing another load, though. We may have to do a full game load. It definitely seems like there's some memory leak when you're doing loads, because we noticed that last time too when we were reloading the combat. Yeah, I thought what you were saying there, Gray, was right, because that does sound like merge this into their parent country, and I'm gonna get myself banned in China, but Taiwan is the parent country in that case. You need to grant the independence or China won't see them as a separate country. Yeah, this is definitely different than when I played before. I didn't have to do this research before. It's the downside to a game like this. I can't like, I mean, I guess I could have waited 2 months to do it, but I can't pre-practice the strategies before we do a stream. I'm so gonna bang this mic with my T at some point. I gotta figure out a better desk system here. Either way, I guess we're doing some science, so we will learn together. Okay, so we need
At your
Blaster
service.
to set national policy in China, and we're gonna set them free. Confirm. No,
Where to?
you.
Ready for orders.
National policy, China, set
Heading to the
policy.
capital.
For
Mo,
my mission.
tracking, go.
Targeting the
Owen.
center of power.
Is
At your
coming
service.
home. Did I not save this after I had done all these actions? Maybe I should make a
Surveying
update to that
target area.
save.
Ready
I guess we're not
for
going to go
orders.
back from here. Okay, J-Rob is purging with 1 influence sign.
Targeting the opposition.
All right, and then I'm going to update the China check save. Just in case we have to load that one more time. All right, do it. Nope. Now let's not do it at minimum speed.
Eyes up.
Okay, surveil done.
Offering assistance.
Oh, different RNG. A large typhoon has hit Ho Chi Minh City. Let's save who we can, or how awful. How awful just is bad stuff. If we save who we can, we limit the damage. Significant opinion boost. Okay, we'll save who we can.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Okay, crackdown successful.
Policy direction complete.
Okay, so we would want to grant independence to Taiwan. Confirm. Close. Under the initiative, we have granted independence to Taiwan. The nations will remain in a friendly relationship. Okay. Do we really, though? All right, so relations, manage. Okay, that put us at normal relations. We need to wait until February 22nd to go up to ally. There are no policies. I'm not sure that's the way. I'm not sure that's the way. Because I feel like we should still have a policy here. Okay, I guess we'll play that out. Abductions. I'm not a fan of that. I'm gonna ask Gemini.
We are in control here.
Taiwan absorbing China. Okay, purge mission is successful. The policy is gone because relation improvement is limited by the waiting of the time. Okay, project complete defoliation, excellent. Boy, I'm feeling that lag on that. Okay, this is another one. No, the Ferricites only are in thrall missions, which, while useful, is not going to help us in our current situation. Terror missions, they are terrorizing a lot of people. Getting rid of that wouldn't be terrible. Lower damage. Yeah, another -2 enthrall. Okay, none of those are super useful. Exotic materials is a pretty important one. I do think this is our dedicated alien research. We have such a high bonus. It would feel really bad not to use it. Okay, keep going. Okay, according to my very lackadaisical search here, it's also claiming that we should just use Taiwan to do the unify. It's saying that we should have inherited the Taiwan government. This feels like old information. The military way. I don't think that's the case. I don't know if that's actually the case. That sounds like that's old information, if I'm being honest. Austria conquered. Okay. Now you can ally, then federate, then you can merge with Taiwan in the lead. Is that going to actually keep the diplomacy? Because that's the whole point of the gambit. If I just wanted the territory, we could have invaded them for free. Because we've always had a claim from China on Taiwan. And look at this. The servants are just absolutely... trying to ruin this. What sour losers.
Ready to go.
Okay, Mo, crack down. J-Rob,
Orders.
get him out of here.
Orders?
Get him out of here.
Ready for my mission.
I should probably come in here and let's set this to Unity until we have that. Okay, Blaster. You need to go set policy for Vietnam.
Time to make our move.
I'm here.
One thing you can do is click China and go to the regions tab and see if Taiwan has claims on China. Go to the region tab. Yes. Yeah, we got the claims because we did the research to get the claims. That was the whole 40K thing we had to do. What was the playthrough that you watched, Ling Solution, recent or old is my only question. Because I've done this before, but I did this like 4 years ago. Maybe you need to wait one turn. It could have been. That definitely didn't seem like it, though. Owen. Okay, Owen. I'm gonna need... Okay, hang on a second. We have an elf here. We have an elf here. Mo,
Ready for
we're gonna have to
orders.
pause that. I really hate to pause that. Okay, that's the elf. Mo, him, investigate. We gotta go after when they're here.
We'll see what they are up to.
Hey, Shinosuke?
Reporting in.
The video is days old. Okay, I will believe you, Wing. Everyone remember, Wing's plan is that we federate. If this goes wrong, we know who to tar and feather. We know who the alien operative is. All right, get rid of that. All right, we're gonna do the crackdown. J-Rob is gonna do the... In fact, J-Rob, hold on. I should give you some more points. I say that, but we only have so many. All right, Lucky 69, nice. Do it. Identify him. Then Mo will take over and he can go do our final crackdown. I want to get them out of here because they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff before they make this even worse. Anyone willing to catch me up on 3 hours? Sadness. That's XCOM, baby, and sadness. That has been our 3 hours.
What the doctor means is that he has convinced atoms to emulate a Spartan phalanx. Just as those ancient warriors locked their shields together to protect one another, these atoms combine into unbreakable armor. Colonel Hans Castillo, touring a classified R&D facility in Tierra del Fuego.
He sounds really quiet. Atomic manipulation was conceived as far back as 1989 when a major computer firm successfully spelled out its own name in atoms using a scanning tunneling microscope. Of particular interest to us is using the STMs to bind individual atoms to different types of surfaces, creating new and artificial nanostructures, potentially with great strength, which otherwise could not exist. New and more powerful STMs can further refine these techniques, ultimately increasing the strength of bonds while reducing the energy requirements. We get new orgs, high temperature superconductors, neurotics, quantum computing, super alloys. Okay, and we are large and in charge. Alright, we're gonna bite the bullet and we're gonna do a rival economics. Even though it's not something I really want to work on right now, let's help a little bit. Set policy in China to cede the territory to Taiwan. Okay, come back to that in a second when I have free counselors. Well, yeah, come back in a second. I gotta get this done quick because we might have some more. We do have some more cooldowns over here. Yeah, not as simple as I thought that. I literally thought that was going to be at the click of a button after that research. The resistance is set to take control. Could you just not? I'm trying to help us out here by making some smart decisions on research.
Enjoy your wealth and status while you can, my friends, because it is your certain destiny to eventually put yourself out of a job. Chancellor Li Qingzhao, presenting an award for AI Outstanding Case Practice.
Poignant. Code has bugs and inefficiency. Bugs must be fixed and efficiency improved. This has been the way of things for decades because the code is written by humans. All that is set to change thanks to the creation of the first software that, if not actually self-aware, is able to detect, fix, and improve upon its own flaws. Just like Windows 11 is totally flawless and definitely wasn't vibe coded, as well as expand its capabilities as required. This is the natural evolution of our previously established neural networks, achieved by software constantly monitoring and correcting itself. In effect, learning from every mistake and unexpected result. Beyond the initial programming, the requirement for human intervention or oversight is already dramatically reduced, but ultimately we can achieve total automation, not just highly specialized tasks, but potentially in almost every aspect of our society. The following projects may become available. What'd you pick? Super alloys. Okay, that's not a terrible choice. Okay, continue on.
I will help them.
I'm not going for bull here. Investigate failure. Okay, that's not what we wanted. We better get this crackdown. Okay, good. Strange behavior. Great.
Mission complete.
Okay, Vietnam. Unification. Let's do Laos first. Confirm. Okay, so in this case, Vietnam was the master, I'm going to call it, in the merger, and they absorbed Vietnam. So when I did it as Taiwan, Taiwan should have been the master, and that's why their capital moved to Taipei. So if it worked this way, that's what should have happened. So I'm not certain why that didn't work. I feel like that should have worked that way. Any chance I can do a quick ship design explanation? I think watching the end of, or the last stream when we were making it would do better than I could probably do live. Our strategy was we put a bunch of missiles on and we flooded their PD more than anything else. Nice, good profits. Let's pull up our ship detail. That's not what I want. Ship class. So this was our initial design. We used an escort. We put double front missiles and double magazines, and then just the bare minimum of what we had researched, and enough Delta V to get to 3, which was enough to engage. If I hadn't gone faster in combat, I think we would have had enough to come back, but we went full speed because we wanted to make sure we got the kill. Oh, a station? If that's what you want to do, zoom out of Earth until you can click it and get the found platform button. Click that, and then you have to pick the orbit, and then you should be good to go from there. I don't actually want to do that game. No, let me out. Let me out.
Prepping for the next mission.
New project available, ECM2. Okay. New rivalry. Oh my goodness. These guys are literally trying to ruin this place on the way out.
You need me.
Yeah. Aliens, get out.
Moving our enemies.
All right, Mo.
Ready to go.
Standing by.
Let's get serious. It is... I thought it was him right here, but now... I don't know if that could be Alpha being that easy.
Tracking target.
All right, give me a surveil here.
On Overwatch.
What's the
Blaster. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do double unity in a row, but we'll check it. I guess, what, maybe it would tell me here. It says it's available.
On my way to the capital.
We'll try it. Okay, we're waiting until the 22nd of February to go up to Ally. One thing before we did that Grant Independence, we were not able to make them not rivals. So that is one thing that did change by doing what we did there. Hey, our layered defense is done. Research is undertake water purification. Our mines produce 15% more water. Okay, interesting. Okay, again. Rail cannon, maybe? This is a spinal weapon. I'm kind of envisioning a spinal railgun on a PD ship that will go along with our missile ships. So it'll have something it can do offensively at decent-ish range. And then it'll hopefully hang back and be able to cover. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I have no real knowledge of that. Yeah, let's work on that project.
Initiating recon.
Lending my expertise.
Was that? They zoomed away. Oh, nope. No, they didn't. They walked. That's probably Alf. Usually counselors don't go anywhere but your capital. It's Alpha 17. I hate this guy almost as much as Alpha 4 and Alpha 1. All right. It begins again. It begins again. We don't have a big stockpile this time.
Complete.
All right, unification, Cambodia, go. All right, well, we managed to accomplish at least one of those. More abductions. Man, he is hitting me ridiculously hard. EU is also getting abducted.
Our associates are now in charge.
Very good. Quantum batteries. And we have taken over Korea. We're gonna have a whole bunch of work to do with that idiot making things bad. Yeah. Back to neutral, please. And ally China. Yep. Alliance ends. Yep. They're gonna start breaking apart. We gain the army. We end the rivalry. Okay, Mo. What are your odds of just detaining? A full send would get us to 27. Ain't gonna happen. We can investigate him, and that costs me no ops. And that's because we're getting that local control point bonus. That's really
We'll see
nice.
what they're up to.
Okay, and
Ready for
then
my mission.
J-Rob, I would like to have you help, but we have multiple abduction
On the
sites.
way to the target site.
Let's get rid of those, because
Ready.
we're gonna have big problems.
Ready.
Get rid of that.
I'm here.
Blaster. Okay, we have an insurgency going on here. What are your odds of lowering that? They're perfectly
We'll restore
fine.
peace to
Let's
this
get that
nation.
down. And let's come in here to priorities. All right, what absolute idiocy have you been doing? Okay, so we need to fix welfare very badly. You know, a little bit of econ. We don't need that much unity. And I do want mission control, and you only need 2 more. Okay, let's start with that, and we'll definitely come back to work on that some more. I'm just double checking on chat here. Okay, so it sounds like we're pretty much in agreement that we need to go the Federation route. I don't know though, man. It seems like that unification button was the same thing though. That seems very odd to me that this would do something different. I should have looked closer at the stats of these countries when we did that.
Chase your worthless gold if you must.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
What's
we
up, man?
save the world.
Hey, can I have one of your best organizations? No. Oh, okay. I'm not going to give you... Well, you know what? I am. I would normally never give the AI something like that, but they're so far behind. I'll even give you this. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. We did take a bunch of their stuff earlier, so to be fair, if he wants to be a little bit cranky, he kind of deserves that.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay, repeat. I need him to
Things are
stay
cooling
in
off.
China so that we can get our full bonus here. Eat.
Culture? Culture is nothing more than a qualitative marketing profile. Whether your line is boots, carbonated beverages, or civilian firearms, your job is to develop products that people will incorporate into their identities so deeply they can't see where their personality stops and our branding begins. Chairman Soren van Wyk remarks during conference call with senior product managers.
As socially interactive creatures, humans have always relied on systems of exchange for goods and services. These systems have often found themselves affected by sweeping societal changes, such as new alliances, advancement in technology, and looming conflict. But the confirmed existence of an extraterrestrial race may perhaps be the single most seminal of these moments. A speculation abounds regarding the intentions, and we contend with the possibility we are no longer the apex predator. The potential for riches or ruins has never been greater. Today's banking and investment systems were not designed to cope with such sweeping changes in Earth's place in the universe, both in terms of domestic adjustment and alien arrival, and in terms of humanity's likely future among the stars. We must task our best economists with calming the startled markets, funding new ways of living, and ultimately laying the groundwork for deep space society and commerce. We got some new texts. Open research. I think I had control of it. I sure did. Okay. Space tourism is the cheapest. We're gonna blitz that out. It gives them the text so they can research it. Still, they like it, so there we go. We kind of screwed them over some, so giving them a little bit of boost doesn't bother me. Externalized costs. We gain 20% more money from spoils. Well, that would have been nice. That is a big battle. Holy crowley. Okay, so that was Protectorate against somebody. That went by way too fast for me. Hang on, pause. I think that was Project Exodus against somebody? Was that these two fighting each other? That went by too fast. I didn't have a pause rate because I didn't realize we were gonna have to do that. Exodus and Protectorate. Okay. Okay, that's good because they've been in league with each other for a long time. Also, we're a little bit over our cap currently. Alien abductions reported. Okay, more. Don't think of other factions as your enemies. Think them as slightly unruly maze. The servants are definitely my enemies. Eric says, grant independence to Taiwan without ever annexing them. Then ally the PRC and Taiwan and form the Federation. It'll make the PRC the senior partner when the cooldown ends. Send the counselor to Taiwan and unify them under them. After that, you can release the PRC as just Beijing. The newly released PRC will inherit its score from Taiwan. Oh boy, that's complex. I feel like we made this more complex than it needed to be just to nerf a mechanic, and if you didn't like the mechanic, then they shouldn't have let you do it. Okay, mission complete.
We found something.
Mission complete. I really should be ending, but I really want to take one more stab at this Alf before we end. I may do some research post stream. Eric, I don't remember. Are you on the Discord? Could you link me that in the general chat if you have the link to what you're reading? Iran is okay. I literally don't care. Just take the country over there. You literally could take the country. I'm not even in charge of it anymore, am I? I am. Literally nobody has taken this off of me in years. Yeah, we're gonna go until I lose this Alpha or we capture him. So just whatever amount of time that takes me to try. Okay, Mo. Are we good enough that we can make an attempt? 67. Here's the thing. Oh, actually, I take it back. We still have 5 intel. We only did 1 research. I wonder if he hadn't had that cool off yet. There's literally no better chance. We have +7 from maxing out our ops. We have an extra 3 from the Chinese security apparatus, and we have 5 from full intel. Thank you, Eric, very much. There's no better chance. Do it.
We'll grab them.
We have failed 4 of these in a row, I believe. It would be really nice if we could get number 5. Owen. What do we got going on? We don't know of any in China. That makes me very suspicious. J-Rob. Get that alien activity.
Alien site.
Your orders?
Owen. Surveil.
Initiating
there.
surveillance.
The intel goes away if the target goes to ground, but we lost him earlier. Maybe we just lost sight. Maybe he didn't actually go to ground. I don't know. Either way, we have it now. And I only did 1 investigate this time around, and he disappeared on me when we were chasing him last time. Common cause, an extra 10 points. Okay, now we're not over our cap anymore. And hey, cooldown between improving relations. That should be helpful. Okay, next. I mean, we may have to do this sooner than I was originally planning on doing this. I really would prefer not to start another ginormous one. At least not until we finish the ginormous alien one we're doing currently. We could do quantum batteries. We could, you know what? Let's just invest in a bunch more control. I feel like we have not been doing a good job of growing, especially with the pains I'm currently having. All right. Come on, Mo. We believe.
Setting a watch.
I want to believe, Mo.
Offering support.
You can do it. You can do it. Salvage bay. Civilian phonic computing increases investment in the economy and gives us 10 extra. So that's a favorite.
Where I come from, we have Zeph culture. It means you're poor, but you got style. If we want this thing to make money, we need to Zeph this place up. If we put in enough windows, we can serve people cat food and have them sleep on shipping crates. The less we spend, the more we earn. Hey? Chairman Soren van Wyk, recording submitted as evidence in the Pyrefest Solar Hotel lawsuit.
Where is Soren supposed to be from? I don't recognize if this is a real thing or if this is just a made-up reference. It kind of makes me think of Zoot Suit, if you know what those were. They were like these really brightly colored suits. I want to say that was like around, I think that was World War II or maybe post-World War II time in America. That's where you had the people in like the really like pastel bright suits from Switzerland. Is Zeph culture a real thing? I love learning things from video games, so I'll have to look that up. Hot on the heels of any pioneers are the entrepreneurs, hungrily chasing after the frontier, filled with danger, wonder, and opportunity in equal measure. As we refine our methods of space travel and habitation to become faster, safer, and most of all cheaper, there will undoubtedly be a cadre of those keen to turn black into gold. From honeymooners to retirees, whether a spring break or a corporate retreat, now is the prudent time to invest in and regulate for an infrastructure that will allow humanity at large, and not just the super rich, to experience the world beyond the sky. The vast profits can be reaped from the resulting slew of consumer transports, sightseeing tours, and orbital hotels can be funneled into our expansion efforts, as well as serving as something of a dry run for long-term human existence in space. Okay, again, we're back into it. I want the advanced missile warfare. We're gonna look at making a Mark II ship, and I want some good weapons. That last missile was obviously not good enough, and I don't know if the aliens can improve, but we've given them a long time to improve. So I'm not as hurrying on that one. Eric says, okay, unifying from Federation from Taiwan side should also work. There's conflicting. That's the problem with games that have been in long early access. You never know what's actually true. I had the same problem sometimes when I was researching something for Dominions. Like, there would be one post from like 18 years ago for Dominions 3, and that would be the last time somebody spoke about some mechanic. And that's like a backup of a forum that doesn't exist anymore that you're reading.
Target secured.
Frickin' yes. That's pretty Zeph. Captured live alien. Okay, we can torture him a little, right? Like just a little bit of torture after all the pain we went through. It's impossible to describe the sensation of gazing upon a creature from another world with one's own eyes. No words could adequately explain how uncanny it feels to see the thing move and to draw breath, to turn its own unquestionably alien eyes upon us. Even had we sent a poet, they would not be able to convey the mingled sense of awe and wrongness, the terrifying privilege of beholding something that does not resemble anything else in human existence. The shape of the hulking skull, the tendrils that danced unnaturally within the mouth, the way the light plays across the flesh, textured and patterned like nothing else on Earth. Even these beings' sounds challenge our definition of language. The idea that we could ever know their minds seems for now, frankly, laughable. Let us hope that that will soon change. Regardless of the fleeting encounters we or others might have had previously, and no matter what happens next, It was a watershed moment never to be forgotten.
Our security team has brought home a live subject for testing.
Oh, we're gonna do some animal testing here. There's no laws protecting these aliens. We're gonna put lipstick on them like you wouldn't believe. The Hydra was located and detained by our security division, who once again conducted themselves in a satisfactory manner. Unfortunately, the Hydra's servants have become aware of our actions and have denounced our detainment of a Hydra as blasphemy. It is becoming clear that any long-term solution to the Hydra issue will be unlikely so long as the servant faction remains active. Yeah, it was Alpha 17. He's been annoying the crap out of me. At least Alpha 1 and Alpha 4 haven't really been over by me, but this guy has. Parasite research is underway, but our plans require a greater understanding of Hydra culture and organization. Developing a means of communication is the first step. Conduct the Hydra language research when it becomes available. We have detained Xenoform Alpha 17 for interrogation. Feels good, man.
Order is returning.
Okay, we are lowering the strife in Korea because the servants ruined it. Maximum, okay, here we go. I was just talking about this earlier. Maximum effort. Increase the maximum amount of resources you can spend to increase a successful mission chance. So now instead of 64, we can go up to 128. Very expensive. But if it takes you over that hump to success, let's mark that as a favorite. Okay, armies deploying all around.
With all due respect, there are only two things that really matter here. Getting wherever we need to be fast, and not getting ourselves killed in the process. Commander Fiona Ayawade, technical briefing.
Zombie pilots. Just think about it, okay? The discipline of metallurgy has taken something of a backseat in the material science as research into carbon nanotubes, diamondoids, and other carbon allotropes have leapt to the fore. But advances in predictive chemistry and nanoscale atomic manipulation also offer the ability to develop new alloys that feature combinations of metal and other materials found neither in nature nor industrial era furnaces. More prosaic elements such as iron, aluminum, nickel, cobalt can be arranged in synthetic patterns, and rarer elements like rhenium, tungsten, and hafnium can be added to the strengtheners of those new substances. End products may vary, but may offer previously unknown levels of heat resistance, tensile strength, and durability in hostile environments. This can lead to advances in areas ranging from armor and heat shielding to plasma containment and weaponry. Improved shipbuilding techniques, that sounds good. Foamed metal armor, burner drive, Pharos drive, armor struts. Okay, what'd you pick? Exo-atmospheric fighters. Maybe not a bad plan considering we're getting absolutely god-walloped right now. Although, I don't love that you picked another kind of expensive military tech when we already had multiples going. But it is what it is. Can't kill what's already dead? That's what I'm saying. How many G's can a zombie take? That's, you know, just think about it. I look forward to the day that we can shoot down Victor 6. I feel like Alpha 1, Alpha 4, and Victor 6 are my nemesis this game.
Recon complete.
Servant set to lead in missile research. That's probably fine. You know what? Let's nab control of this. It's a cheap tech. I do like to have at least control of one thing. I am so glad we finally captured that idiot. He seemed to keep coming back to harass me too, so good riddance. Alliance ends. Okay. India under the service in Tajikistan. Iran under the service. Okay, so they're unallying South Korea because they had been adding them to their alliances. Okay, but like I said, we did what I said. We captured an elf, and we are going to end it. I would much love to play another 3 hours together, but I'm back at work. I cannot do that. I already went like 30 minutes over where we should have ended, so we will end there. We successfully caught an elf. We are on the path to putting our super country together, even though it didn't work remotely how I thought it was going to work. So I will do some research between now and next stream. Next stream will be on Wednesday, same time. And the plan is we're going to do this on Wednesday and again on Friday and probably again on Sunday. We're going to burn this really, really hard. I don't think we're going to finish before the 22nd when Infield comes out. So we'll have a little bit of maybe a pause, and I'm going to get the story of Infield done. Or maybe we'll do a little back and forth. We'll see where we're at on both of those when those come out. And then on the 5th next month, we have Menace come out. So we got stuff coming. We got stuff coming rapidly. Other than that, if you enjoyed the stream and watching me scratch my head in confusion a couple times and frustration at that's XCOM dice rolls, don't forget to leave a like on it. It helps me a ton, especially when we have new stuff come out and people are searching it up. If you're not subscribed, I've earned your subscription. We don't just do Terra Invicta, we do all kinds of stuff. This is just the hot thing at the moment, and more content will be coming. Right now, we also have a series going on of Shadow Empire that's coming out. Seems to be relatively enjoyed by people. And as always, if you want to go above and beyond, you can always super chat here when I'm live. You can leave a super thanks on a VOD. You can check out the Patreon linked in the channel info or become a member on YouTube. Other than that, if you watched an ad, I appreciate the pennies, and I hope you guys had a good Monday, and I hope to see you in the video tomorrow and on stream on Wednesday. Let's try my new button. Oh, look at that. All right, guys, I'm going to play us out with an ad, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great evening. Babble out.